You're gonna enjoy it. I think. I'm a little biased, of course, in saying that. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Okay. Everything is up except for YouTube vertical. That's gonna take a moment. We can pop out our chat for Rumble. And I can close the Rumble window. Okay, vertical is live now. We can post. And we can do the YouTube ping out. We mention everybody. Hey, Electric. Okay. Vertical is the last piece of the puzzle to get started here. And it looks like it might be working okay. So I do the multi-stream thing, for those of you who aren't familiar. Which means I stream to Rumble, I stream to YouTube, I stream to Twitch, of course, and I stream to Kick. Try to get everything covered. Let's see, so I can close... 155 is... Did you get it, Electric? Did you get it? Did Electric get it? Yes! Yes, you've been waiting for that with your squid arms. Look at that, 155. For a while, Electric, I was worried that you missed a stream. But clearly you have not. Yeah, that's insane. That is dedication. That is absolute dedication, if you ask me. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to close some windows. Are streaming other games now. BPWR Squad, hello, how are you doing over on YouTube? Good day to you, sir, or madame, or whatever your pronouns are. You're on the vertical stream. Okay, I see it now. I see it. You're on vertical. Keep in mind, I do have a horizontal going as well. I'm doing great, thank you. So if you're watching on PC, you may want to click on my name and then find the horizontal feed. If you're watching on a cell phone and you like the vertical thing and you don't see any black bars on either side, stay where you're at. Have fun. I stream 2 different ways to YouTube because everybody, you know, has a different way of watching. If that makes any sense. Glad to hear you're good. Have you played Manor Lords before? Are you familiar with the game? And after this one is done, nice one, Electric, with holding, we're going to move on to live play. We're going to switch over. Your dad plays it. Ah, so you're trying to figure out what this is all about, huh, Yuki? Looks interesting. Oh, it is. Very interesting. Okay, let's kick this out here. Guys, we're going to go to the focus on me screen for a second. We're going to do a toast, so if you want to grab a drinky drink of choice, you're welcome to do so. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I got to switch to my vertical to focus on me there. You are a starter. Ah, how do you live stream on YouTube? So you use a program, at least you can. I use a program called OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, I think it's called. Anyway, chat. Raise up a glass. Feel free to share what you're drinking. Happy Monday night. You guys got through the first day of the week. And hopefully the rest of the week will be good. I got my Warships whiskey cubes here. And I've got my Maker's Mark whiskey that we're going to enjoy together. Salute to all of you. Cheers. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in early at the start of our stream today. We got all 7 of you. It's amazing. Thank you much. Cheers. So yeah, this is going to be Manor Lords. We're going to be having some fun. Continuing the game that we played last week. We started it last week. Our goal is to see if we can finish it today or not. So we shall see together. Let's hope and praise and see if it can happen, huh? Let's go. Enjoy the dirty water. Thank you, Sputnik. We had some fun time enjoying some dirty water in New Zealand, huh? So we're in Manor Lords here. If you guys at any point determine... Oh, Seabear, thank you for checking Rumble for me. If any of you guys at any point determine that you would like to hear some regular music instead of the Manor Lords soundtrack, just let me know. We'll figure it out, okay? But let's get into the game. Let's get this bad boy pulled up and have some fun. We'll pause it right off the bat, and I can kind of introduce you guys, especially for those of you guys like Yuki who were gone last week. Let's kind of catch up. Oh, and I need to also read out the stream recap. From warships we sailed with subs gifted galore, to Rose 65's kindness we'll always adore. Blue Falcon's tunes filled the air with delight, SFNL1's generosity a heartwarming sight. TM Grunty got a sub, a friendship took flight. Now Manor Lords calls, a new world to explore. Can we build a kingdom and conquer the shore? Drops and prizes await, so join the fun. What wonders will we build in this land just begun? I love this AI bot, Frosty Tools. Thank you very much, Frosty. We had a great time this weekend doing the hype train, the raid. Frosty raid train, I mean to say. And, well, you guys can see what the AI can do just from that. What a quick recap of Sunday. Yesterday's stream was outstanding. We started the game, we started the day an hour and 30 minutes late because we had an hour and a half full of hype train. We got up to level 15 hype train, yeah. Wild, absolutely wild. I showed my wife afterwards. And I said, this is what we got for subs, bits, cheers, and stuff. And she looked at it, and she about fainted. It was awesome. So, you know, for those of you guys who don't know, creators get emails at the end of a stream. You know, how did you do in terms of, like, average viewers and stuff? There's also a little line for revenue. That revenue line was quite high, higher than normal. Now, gifted subs yesterday were on sale, 35% off, which means I get 35% less of the already 50% less revenue that people give from Twitch, gifted Twitch subs. Frankly, I didn't care. It was just such a wonderful, heartwarming day that I just couldn't believe it. What a great way to start the week off. And it's because of viewers like you guys that are here tonight, as well as those who were here yesterday that just made this make this stream so special. So here we are in Manor Lords. Now this is the winter month. It's December. I'm going to zoom back out and I'll show you guys the land as a whole. So we are playing on a land that has a river that runs through it, like the movie. A river runs through it. Yuki, 3-stream streak. Look at you. Those middlemen always get a cut. That's true, Hog. That is true. By the way, if you notice, I'm still wearing your birthday gift. So thank you again, sir. How you doing? We have this bottom lower right hand corner territory. Our goal in this scenario is to survive and to grow upward. The tech up and all that looks good. I think so too. Thank you. And again, you saw the zoom in close up of this, right? If not, I'll go to the all screen so you can kind of see how awesome this piece of jade is. But anyway. So our goal is to survive. We get rated once every 2 years, and you did great. And we, in order to win this, we must tech up to that of a large town. Right now, we are considered a large village, and then from there we go to small town, and then large town. So we're going to try tonight. Our goal tonight is to finish our large town. Now, I do believe, let's see, we're building some plots over here. We've got space for one more family that can move on in. I do not remember if we have, no, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll just play it as it is. Hoghammer and Yuki Bear, I need to get you guys in. We also have our friend over on YouTube, that's BPWR Squad. We're going to add you guys to the game. You guys are going to become a part of our Manor Lords, just like this person here. What's this person? This is Paws Wet Wolf. Hoghammer, you probably know who that's in reference to. So we have some nice large vegetable farms that we created. We've got an apple orchard over here. We have let's see, a nice church, which is currently being upgraded. So if you look and zoom in, you'll see that it looks pretty empty as things get dropped off to construct the church. We've been focusing on building up helmets to keep everybody alive better in battle. That is very important. So we've been working on that. We have our Armorer's Workshop here. And that Armorer's Workshop is building helmets. That would be Thudtwit, Electric 670, and Big Gunner, who are all currently transporting goods so that they can create more amazing helmets. We've got ourselves a Bowyer's Workshop. That's Kilo India Alpha Wows, Bownetter To Do, and Weatherlight Second, who are currently creating bows out of planks, war bows out of planks. And then we've got this Burgage plot ready to go with basically whatever the heck we choose. Right now, we got nothing for it. That will probably change tonight. We've got people working logging camps. Let's see who's working a logging camp. Ginger, Marianne, your SAT score, and Little Hammer the something. Hey, Taro. Tune-up, welcome back. We've got Ramit Indipa, Teen Laquifa, and Justin Beaver. As you can tell, people were having some fun with our channel point redemptions last week, coming up with some fun names. We also have Igor, Dr. Jackal, Mr. Hyde, Christian, JBPNW Vladeshi, Overlord Bo, Adrian Balboner, and Jack Hammer, who are currently all working on logging. So we're at 60% approval, which is fine. That means we'll continue to get more families migrating in at the start of each month. For those of you guys unfamiliar with the game, basically, this game, you manage people as families. You don't manage individual people, you manage families. So we have a family currently working the charcoal kiln, and that family of up to 3 people is Paws Wet Wolf, Mr. T, and Mrs. T. You're just lurking? No worries, Taro. I gotta get you named in this game. We have Twit, Thudder, Short Name, and Wolf's Wet Paws, who are currently working as woodcutters. We have 10 months of fuel, so that should be perfectly fine. If you all have any questions about this game, please ask. I got this game for free for review purposes and love the hell out of it, and so we're still playing it even now. Okay? That's why we're doing this. Let's go ahead and fast forward the game a bit here. C1, what's up, C1? How you doing? Thank you for lurking. So we're now into January, sorry. We have a new family that just moved into this house. We currently only have 1 family member. That will grow from 1 family member in a little bit. Sputnik NZ, thank you for the 10 bits, my friend. C1, I am doing just fine. How are you? How the heck are you? So we're waiting on a few things to happen. We're waiting on the next season to start growing the berries. We've got one family in the mining pit. Currently have 2 working the bloomery. That's probably too many, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we have a storehouse we created simply for all the iron stuff and things. And our goals here is going to be just to continue to grow. I think we're gonna construct a trading post in this game as well at this point. I might want to start doing that now. Let's go to trading post. And up here is probably a great spot for a trading post because it's on the King's Road. Come on, game. There you go. Right there. So this is on the King's Road. I'm going to put this under low for right now. It's on the King's Road. So traders will automatically come here. Actually, you know what? This might be a better spot. This might be a better spot because it's on the... Joey, what's up? Let's see, trading post here, because this is on the crossroads of 2 King's Roads, right? We've got our trade node here, going up to this area, and then we've got others moving around, so that should be fine. Okay, and our approval rating is lowering because people are unhappy because they don't have stuff and things. One of the things that we're going to do tonight is we're probably going to focus on beer production as well. Okay, so Sputnik NZ, you are now in the game. Where is our YouTube group? Let's see. So we've got BPWR Squad is now in the game as well. And Joey, I think we already have you in this game, don't we? C1 Mac Gaming, however, we do not. So C1 is now in the game as well, participating as they should be in all of our fun stuff and things. We are now at 0 capacity for additional growth. We absolutely need, woo indeed, we absolutely need people to construct. We need to finish construction of all these different things that are going on over here. You can see that there's plenty of things being worked on, but we got to finish this. So we're going to finish this hopefully soon.tm. We have 2 families now because that second family just migrated in. So we, in theory, should be able to get the next Burgage plot done. Still at 98%. It's got both of the goods, the planks that are necessary to finish. It just needs somebody to just sit there for a second and finish it. Finish it. Burgage plot level 2 done. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, we've got all those people named as well. Cool. Why are they working on this one? That's under lowest. Another Burgage plot finished. I love how they're not working on this, but whatever. Ay, caramba. Looks like somebody might move. Nope. I thought somebody was coming to the house to build, but they are not. One of the frustrating parts in this game can be, of course, unit pathing, and sometimes it feels like it does take a little bit longer than it should for people to move to where they are going and do what they're supposed to be doing. So if that's the case, then maybe what we need to do is we need to say, let's put this on highest because it's already got the logs. Busy dealing with wows. For some odd reason, I've been getting late loading matches, which has been annoying to... Oh, okay. As in, like, you are taking longer to load in, Joey? Finally. Okay, so this Burgage plot is done, which means now we have 1 additional living space for people to migrate on in. Good. Okay. So we finished that. This one is still under highest priority. We can probably put these back down to lowest at this point. And now we have 2. Okay, good. Let's get some... Was it goats? Goats. We're gonna get some goats in there. Tarot with a 3-stream streak. Let's go. We have nobody residing in there just yet, so that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and fast forward again. Another Burgage plot completed. Taking up to like a full minute after the battle starts and only started happening today. Ew. That is ew. I'm assuming that you've done an integrity check and stuff like that. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know, we do have giveaways on this channel. Just have to be a follower and present when the giveaway starts, okay? Tarot 65. Dude, after all that you've done yesterday and before, I think you deserve more than 1 space in this game. Hoghammer, do we have you in the game yet? I don't think we do. Well, now we do. Hoghammer is in the game. And Yuki Bear, let's get you in too. There we go. Commercial break's about to start. Alright. What do we finish? Another Burgage plot. Okay, so we've been finishing Burgage plots. That's good. That's good. It's important to get people living in these upgraded Burgage plots. Oh, we need to also start looking over here at barley. So we've got this nice little boosted area for barley. We've got a road that currently runs through it and a mine, which kind of sucks. Can we do something else with this mine? We absolutely can. We're going to send the mine in on a diagonal like this. And we'll remove this road. And this is so that... Thank you, Taro. Hydrate time. Alright, we just hit February. We got another family that's migrated in. Let's see. 2 families here. That's that one. And then... this one's got a family that migrated in. Okay. And they're still waiting on growth. So that's fine. So again, we'll go back to barley. And we can see that this area here has some decent barley. Not a ton of barley, but it's decent, right? So it's got... there's some odd reason that it's weird. It's probably because it's covered up by the snow. But these are supposed to be pluses. So we're going to probably put a right angle like that. barley. Okay, and then from here down to here, maybe? Trying to make some right angles. It's easier in this game if you've got right angle farms and stuff and things. So that's going to be the area that we're going to grow barley. And we need to build barley. Yeah. That should be okay. It's a pretty decent sized. Christian, hi. How's it going? Over on YouTube? You're also on vertical. Okay. So this is Manor Lords. MANOR LORDS. Who dank? Been a minute. How you doing? I'm doing fine. How the hell are you, man? We're going to build a couple of farmhouses next. We typically want a farmhouse on either end of our farms. And of course that makes it easier, quicker to harvest our fields, our land. And next up, speaking of fields and land, we need to start building out some new fields. So we're going to go to construction, we're going to go to field, and we're going to say barley, right? We're going to say, all right, we're going to start with a field. Maybe this is about the halfway point, like this, and like that. That's 0.4 Morgan. That's about good enough. We're just going to start constructing some fields. Now, I don't generally like taking away trees, because trees are an important resource in the game. So, basically what I'm doing is I'm just trying to construct a 0.4 Morgan plot of land. That will remove some trees, but that's okay. It's a little fatter and not long enough, so maybe I'll delete these and make them bigger. Let's do that. Trying to go to about the halfway point. You actually tried this game. It's fun. Yes, it is. It's addicting. It's very addicting. Let's see. It's about half like that. Let's see. If that's about half, then we should have 0.4 Morgan each way. There we go. Okay. That's also 0.4, but I think I could use to come out a little bit more. There we go. Boom, baby. That's 0.6. You go like this. 0.5 is okay. 0.5 will work. That's too big. That's 0.6. The game likes to automatically build out sizes for you. So you kind of have to play with it a little bit and find something that works for you. It was fun, get to a point where you felt stagnant waiting on stuff to finish. So the hard part about this is your citizen management, right? Your ability to manage the people in your town. That's fine, that works. And if you can do that quite well, you won't find yourself waiting for things to finish building. If you struggle with that, then yes, absolutely, it will take a while. It is Monday indeed already. How you doing, Duckman? Let's see, if I do like this, how big is this plot? This is 0.4, that's acceptable. So we're going to start with 3 plots each, so that's going to be 6 with room to expand once these are finished. We'll start with a crop rotation. We're going to start with barley, fallow, barley. This one we'll leave fallow and make it barley, barley. And then this one we'll do barley, barley, and fallow. This one here we'll leave fallow as well. And barley, barley. This one will make barley, fallow, barley. Oops. I should make that barley, 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 fallow. No, barley, barley, fallow. There we go. And then this one, we're going to make barley, fallow, barley. So these two are identical, and then these two are identical, and these two are identical. That's kind of fun, right? We'll do something like that. So much going on with the wiki, and it's upgrade week. You need to nap, but it's not going to happen. I needed to nap all day, Duckman. I've done a lot of stuff IRL, and a nap would have been really, really freaking nice. And didn't happen, though. Okay, do we have family members who have moved in here? Yes! Duckman, did I create you already in this game? I don't remember. Who dank? You're in the game now. Who else do I need to add to this game? Is there anybody else here that I haven't added to this game yet? Speak up or forever hold your peace. You gotten to the important part of me. Yes, we're making the barley, dude. We're making the barley just for you. We're making the roses red. We have one room for construction for building, so let's upgrade this one, expand the living space. Eric T. Quackbang. Ah, okay. I couldn't remember, Duckman. So, we are at 51 timber. We're doing quite well for timber. So it might not be a bad idea to take one family off of logging, so that family can go and get to work on our fields. We need to focus on getting these farmhouses done. Fat electrician. Lol. So let's go ahead and fast forward the game a bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to connect this road to here. And let's get rid of that road. Oh, actually, that's unfortunate for me. Oh well. Okay. I shouldn't have removed it. That's alright. We'll wait. Okay. In the meantime, let's see, where is our... They're there. Okay, clay furnace. Just trying to find the logging camp. I'm gonna go to advanced, and I'm gonna limit my work area. And I'm gonna tell them to specifically work on deforestation right here. I want them to get rid of the trees like that. I don't want them to get rid of the berries, but I want them to focus on removing all of the trees over there. Got another lagging camp here. We're going to go to advanced. We're also going to limit the work area. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say, I want you guys to only work on these trees. And that's it. Okay? The idea being we want them to bulldoze these trees so that I can build farms and stuff. Actually, I'm going to tighten the work area, and then I'm going to just tell them to focus on this small spot here. I think I might do that with this as well. Don't touch my boats! I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Key emphasis is on the word try, sir. We do have people working on the clay furnace. That's right, because we're trying to get clay roof tiles as well. You are actually iQuack Bang in some games, huh? Nice. Alright, let's continue on. Fast forward. And we've got all 3 logs transported here. All 3 logs transported here. We've got 4 families constructing. So in theory, these fields, or these farmhouses should be constructed pretty darn quick. Now, we have a bandit camp that was just sighted. Now, that's going to be a problem. Dank, we have room for more. Okay. So, we are now going to have to go and kill this bandit camp. And we cross here. We have to build a bridge to cross there. It's going to take a while. We're going to collect... We can probably get away with two units. I don't think we have to get all of them done. There we go. 2 arms. Let's get everybody collected. 2 arms we go. And, no, we don't want to do that. Warheads on foreheads. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so we have 18 and 18 units. That should be more than enough. Yeah, I thought so. We have to go through here. So we're going to just tell them to chill over here. I always like to save because sometimes I forget to come back and deal with the bandits, which is problematic, of course. You know, because then they're just chilling there getting themselves wrecked for no good reason. So we're going to put them in a position. They're going to run to that spot. And then they're just going to rest for a little while. Now, in this game, is the road paved? Yeah, they're going to run on the King's Road. So if you look at the path that they're taking, Duckman, They're taking the quickest path to get there, which if they're running is going to be off the King's Road, which is kind of funny. And then somewhat on the King's Road. I don't know. In this game, if you send people on your militia to go and fight, those are people who, frankly, cannot work the field or do any of the jobs that they're intended. So while they're fighting, your overall productivity in your land is decreased. So what's fun about that is you have to find the right mixture of like what people need in order to like what kind of production can you make happen? How many people can you afford essentially to like remove from their various tasks? That's kind of fun. We also have people that are migrating in, so this is going to cause some problems with our food. And at some point, I might have to adopt the fasting policy. So you remove every 5th meal, and that reduces, obviously, food consumption. So that helps you ensure that you have food for the winter months and stuff like that. We've also got a rich deposit of iron. So today, our next upgrade will be deep mining, which will be perfect because then we can upgrade this to a deep pit mine. Deep pit mines are non-stop producers of something. So that's very handy. Very, very, very handy. 60% constructed, so they are still working on construction. And let's just fast forward and follow our units. Once they get over to their position, perfect. One farmhouse is done. Once they get over to this position, we might see bandits to start being dispatched from this bandit camp. We might be too far away, which is fine, because these guys need to chill. You can see their effectiveness because they just ran. They're tired. No meat on Friday. I know that one well. Son-in-law calls you a Shiite Catholic. Cheers to that one, Duckman. And we got ourselves another family. Let's see. So our wild berries are going to start growing because it's March now. We're going to be tossing everybody we can on there. We also need to toss everybody we can on the farmhouses here. So we're going to put 2... Oh, sister-in-law. Okay. Well, S could be either, right? So that's why I wasn't sure. Let's put this one on highest for right now. And is there anything that we can do to remove people? We can remove timber. We've got plenty of timber right now. So I'm going to remove somebody off of this logging camp. Because the sooner, and this one too, the sooner we can get the fields plowed and sown, the better. So we're going to remove that so we can get 6 families all working on this one plot of land. Anything else that we can do to speed up production as well? Let's think about this. Forager hut, smithy's got everybody there. Wild animals, we got 1 person on the hunting camp, and we want the hunting camp to restock. So let's go ahead and drop wild animals there. Snow removal? Hey, I'm not the city of Chicago. They'll be okay. We got this poor ox that was transporting timber and now is stuck. What's up, Hardcase? Oh, hi. How you doing? Hardcase, are you in this game already? I can't remember. Did I make a unit for you? Did I name you in this game? Don't recall. If I have not, then we shall rectify that. So this one's ready to go. If you don't know, then the answer is probably no. Hardcase! Wolfie! Oh, caps lock. Huh? Boom, you're in here now. Oh, who was our friend on YouTube? Christian. Krysstian. Christian, there you go. You are now also in the game. The beginning of the legend. That's right. Still have room for 1 additional family, so we're not going to worry about trying to get these done. We absolutely want to get the farmhouse completed, though. You want to work the tavern or bash bandits. Now, that's a good idea. Speaking of bashing the bandits, how are we doing? 106% effectiveness and 90%. We want to wait until these guys get to 100% effectiveness, and then we'll go ahead and start marching towards the bandit camp. And this one time at bandit camp, Okay, here we go. So we're going to move them to here. We're not going to have them run. We're going to have them walk. You are going to go like this. And then you are going to go like this. Okay, now, if these guys get pulled out, we might have to move that sooner, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. Hopefully. That's a paved King's Road. That's not a paved King's Road. That's a river. These are rivers, yes. These are rivers. And apparently you can build bridges over them, like this one. So that's cool. I don't know if you can build a bridge. Oh, yeah, you can. It takes 45 planks, and you can build a bridge over it. Ah, neaty. Okay, look, see, the bandits are coming. So we're going to now focus on moving our militia over to here. And we're going to put our... That should be okay like that. Something like that should be fine. And then these guys are just going to chill, and they're going to wait until the enemy arrives. Their effectiveness, they're climbing. They're not cohesive right now because they're moving. And they're tired. 75%. That's alright. They'll be better. Bartenders are paid in ale. Perhaps. Meanwhile, you can see that the farms are being plowed right now. Plowed by hand. Interestingly enough, they're choosing to plow 56, 54, 52. I can change the priority of these fields being planted, but I'm going to leave it. No, the Farquaad movie flopped. That's unfortunate. Okay, so the wild berries are growing now. So we're going to want to think about trying to reshuffle some families around or something. Like, for example, I've got 23 roof tiles. That's probably enough for some time. So I can drop people off of the clay furnace for... Actually... Yeah, we'll drop people off the clay furnace, and we'll put those 3 families all on the forager hut. That will help to shore that part up. We still have 10 months of fuel. How are we doing on charcoal? We probably have a buttload of charcoal, or firewood. We've got a good amount of firewood, so we can take one person off of firewood and put them on the forager hut. So these 4 families are now going to start working on the wild berries. What's up, Lord Maruk? Maruk, I can't remember. Are you in this game already? Have I named a unit after you? Archers, do your thing. Yeah, well, you know. It's life, unfortunately, Duckman. Stand your ground! Stand your ground! Manor Lords? No, you haven't seen the game. Got it. Okay, we'll get that fixed. Now... these guys, if you look carefully, they have helmets. Isn't that neat? The people they're fighting do not. These guys all have helmets, which means, in theory, that helps with their armor. They don't die as easily. And we've got archers that are shooting and magically missing our own people and shooting the enemy. This is all well and good. That's why you bribe Zath for representation. There you go. 14. We haven't lost a single person yet. If we lose somebody, I typically like to reload because it's really annoying when people die in this game, in general. 12. They should be wavering soon. We should start seeing some white appear. Maruk, anybody else, if you're a Total War fan, you understand that the white means that their morale is dropping and they're about to rout. And that's exactly what just happened. We're going to send the spearmen to go and pick up the gold. And then we're going to send the archers back. We're going to tell them to run because they need to get back to work as quickly as possible so we can be productive. And you can see the people coming to plow. There's Ginger working the fields. There's Vladashi plowing. Hoghammer. Hoghammer, you're a farmer right now. Hope you don't mind. It's an honest trade. It's an honest trade, right? An honorable one at that, too. A lot of these farms are now these vegetable farms. You can see here, Bob, JR the third, and Short Name are currently harvesting our vegetables. So that's part of another thing that's going to slow down production for the rest of the town, right? Because people are working on stuff We've got our orchard that's still growing. We're getting very small, meager amounts of apples. As a matter of fact, I may choose to build out another orchard. Send the resources to the nearest town. And we gain some wealth out of that bandit camp. So we're going to run the spear militia back. If you look carefully, I've got Stevie as my coat of arms because Stevie is just boss. If you guys know, Stevie was my cat for 19.5 years. And what a great boy he was, huh? Alright, so regional wealth gained. We got lots of monies. Monies are good. And like I said, we might build an orchard over here as well to help get us some additional food. That wouldn't be a bad thing for us, frankly. But right now, we need barley. We need beer. Beer, beer, beer. Not too sure about the orchard. Applejack may be a threat to your pub. You can coexist, Duckman. It's okay. We should be getting to April soon, which will give us hopefully another family member, which we can absolutely put to work. So that will be nice. We have room for one with 2 living spaces being constructed still. So that's fine. Archers are making their way back. Let's fast forward the game. Put them to work as infants? Well, why not? I mean, they got to start earning their keep at some point, Duckman. Right? Alright, our archers now, see, we run them back to the city and then we disband them. As soon as they're disbanded, they start walking to their job. There's Ginger, Yuki Bear, there you are, plowing by hand. Dr. Jackal, Worldspone, Watching Phoenix, Terra's Mark, Drew Barrymore, Jackhammer. Get some bee farms to make that mead. I could do that as well. I have to go here and unlock apiaries, which is this one. Gives me some honey. But in this game, it's a little bit difficult. Because the tech tree is the way it is, it's expensive for you to unlock something and make the wrong choice. So for me, when I play games right now, I look for a rich deposit of a mine. What's up, Big Gunner? An iron deposit, and then I look for a rich deposit of food. That could be berries, that could be wild animals, that could be fish. I look for one of those 3 for food, but I have to have an iron deposit. That's huge. Ensalada, how's it going? Just dropped 100 bits. Bomb like a true Manor Lord, strategically supporting our conquests. Look at that, your generosity is the secret weapon we needed to conquer the land. Let's roll out the red carpet of victory in your honor. Boom, your honor, sir. How goes it? It goes well. We just finished clearing out a barbarian encampment, and we're just running our people back so they can go and continue to work the fields and stuff and things. Forager hut pantry is full. I was afraid that was going to happen. Death to English forests, right? Let's see. Right about there? Cool. Disband. So the pantry is full, which means that at a certain point it slows down their ability to grab berries and that sort of thing. So what I might choose to do here, I think I'll do this. I'm going to drop a family from there. I'm going to put them on the granary. So that extra granary worker is going to go around and collect more crops. Okay? You love them, Manor Lord. Still have it installed. Only 40 hours in that game. Though we'll be going back soon, since there have been a bunch of updates. Yes, there have been a bunch of updates. That's correct. The fields are continuing to be plowed, which is good. And now that we are at full strength, in theory, things should be done better now. You don't have it yet? No rush at all. We have 11 months of food and 10 months of fuel. So I think I can afford to drop somebody else off of there, and let's get another family going on the farmhouse. Ideally, I don't want these wild berries to max out. I don't want these berries to max out. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on that. As a matter of fact, my next family will probably go to berry production as well. We're in April now. And we did get another family in. So now we're going to go to this one, and we're going to put this one on highest so that our next house gets constructed as soon as possible. And we'll put this one on very high. The church is 20% completed. That's fine. Stop starving you serfs. Stop starving the serfs. That's fine. They can handle it. They'll be okay. I would put this game as probably, maybe even a 9 out of 10. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. Never let the berries max. Gotta farm them hard if they are heavy berry spawn. Yes, exactly. So I've got 3 out of 4 working the berries. 2 families on construction right now. I really want to get that next house built so that when May rolls around, you know, we've got room for growth. I don't care about the exposed stocks. That's okay. That's where you grow your fucks. I've got 2 barren fields just for you, Cthulhu. Don't worry. Cthulhu, are you in this game? Did I make somebody after you? Did I name somebody? It's very important, that's right. Enchilada, I don't think I made one for you either, have I? Let's fix that. That's Enchilada N7. Underscore 001. Okay, well, it runs out. Ensign Cthulhu, who I keep forgetting streams, and I keep forgetting to shout him out because he streams, and I should be shouting him out, but I forget. Okay, now we have the ability to put somebody else on berries, but right now berries are looking good with 3. Long shot, hey. Doing okay. How you doing? How the hell are you? We're just working on getting seeds sown. Here we go. Little Hammer is sowing some seeds. Hardcase sowing some seeds. Yeah, so the middle strip here, we've got a bit of a landing strip that we're keeping fallow. Just for you, Cthulhu. That's a lot. Another 100 bits. Thank you, dude. Just like in Manor Lords, where every decision counts. Your choice, your support fortifies our kingdom and our love for Manor Lords. Let's conquer more lands and hearts together. Been busy just coming out of SOC audit. On to the next project. Got it. Long shot, I have you in this game already, didn't I? Didn't I name somebody after you last week? This field is is currently being sowed. This field has been sown. Good. Okay. This one, you can see people are currently working on prepping it. This field has been sown. And so now everybody's going to go work on this one. This one has also been sown. So as soon as this one is plowed and sown, then we can take all those people off of the land and put them elsewhere. So you get an idea of the level of production and the amount of micromanaging required in order to really do well in this game. 115 out of 128. We are getting dangerously close to maximum. There's no territories by the sea in this game. This one has a river going through it. It's a big German plain. It's a good question, though. There's 3 maps right now. One is a big German plain. Another is a German plain with a river that goes through it. That's what we're doing right now. And then the third is like you're in the Alps, right? So there's big mountains and cliffs all over the place, which makes it a very narrow, like you're playing in a valley. That's fun, but it also takes a long time to get anywhere, which kind of gets old, so. Now, the sooner these get plowed and sown, the better, because you want these crops to be growing as quickly as possible, or as long as possible. So the longer the growing season is, the better, which is why I'm even foregoing berry production so that I can get this done. Security audit. Oh, those are really important. And yeah, so thank you for doing what you're doing for that, long shot, and keeping data secure and safe. That's very important these days, huh? So now everybody is just yeeting out seeds all over the place. Yeet. So the idea is to grow as much barley as we can in the spring, and we'll harvest it in the fall, and then during the wintertime we'll convert it to beer. And then that's when we're going to focus, hopefully, on growing to a small town. What we need to do for that is we need to work on upgrading burgage plots to level 3 or higher. Now that's going to be challenging for us, because essentially what we need to do to upgrade them is we need to make sure people are happy. We need one additional source of clothing, and that's going to be for shoes. So that's important. We're going to need one more level of church. It's still in construction. We need taverns, and we need one more type of food. So that's why we're working on the orchardry here too. And why I'm thinking about building another orchardry, because it takes 3 years for the apples to come online, right? Okay, it looks to me like the fields are mostly sown now. Yes, they're all sown, so we can go ahead and pull everybody off the land. Everybody's off the land. We don't need anybody else working the farmhouses. These are actually doing fine with 3 people working on it, so that's not a problem. Actually, I think at this point wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade our granary. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on the highest of priorities. And we've got a lot of people who don't have jobs. So let's see. Let's put some people on foresters' huts so they can replant some trees. That's really, really important. This area here between the logging camps, we want to try to populate with trees as much as possible so we have more sustainable lumberjacking. Looks like they're mostly mud. Well, that's what happens with fields that are freshly plowed. When I was in Egypt, we actually landed. We did a hot air balloon ride. And we landed in Egypt in this poor farmer's field. He was really pissed and upset. But I'll tell you what was fun about it was walking through that and then just feeling everything crunch underneath our feet so you can get an idea just how much air had been injected underneath the ground. It's really cool. Really cool. Have we finished our trading post? We have. Okay. So it might be time to assign somebody to be a trader. Do we have room for livestock? No, not yet. We're going to go to military, and then we're going to start selling war bows. We need to establish a trade route for war bows. Here we go. Establish a trade route, and we're going to say we're going to export these, and we want to keep a surplus of, let's say, 30 war bows in stock. Everything else can be... No, war bows, not bonds. Everything else can be sold. And how are we doing on helmets? We probably have a large... Yeah, we have a good surplus of helmets as well. So once again, we're going to go to the trading post. We're going to go to military stuff, and then we're going to select to trade helmets. And we're going to export trade for helmets, and we're going to stay with 10. Let's say 10. 10's about good. Did y'all hear about the stuff found? No. What about that, Hoodink? Where are our hitching posts? We're going to upgrade our hitching posts now to small stables. We're going to put that up at very high. Here's another hitching post. And then here's the third. That will give us room to add additional pack animals. And a new horse would be very good for selling goods. So we're going to go ahead and order a new horse. And for this one here, I'm just going to put this one on the highest. This one we'll put on high, and this one we'll put on medium. It's fine. Right now, we only care about upgrading one of those things. I'm really concerned about this, though. Why hasn't this one finished? I might just do this. I think I'm going to do a save. I'm going to do a save and reload, because sometimes the AI gets confused about like what's going on, and the way to fix that is to reload. It just kind of refreshes what everybody's doing. Columns going down about a mile. Wow, had no idea about that, Hoodank. That's amazing. I was at the pyramids a few years ago, 2022, this summer. Amazing trip. It was really cool. German physicist lady analyzed the published papers and grades them 9 out of 10 on the bullshit meter. Long shot, I cannot. But if you want to message it to me, I can just it's the auto mod killing the link thing. Large granaries under construction. That's under the highest as well. No data correlation. I mean, my dad watches the History Channel, and man, they're doing a really good job of convincing him that aliens, you know, built the pyramids. So, you have an announcement. What's your announcement, dude? All right, Longshot, thank you. I'll paste that there. That's Longshot's article. So feel free to read it if you want. Or if you don't, that's fine too. Totally up to you. It'd be nice if somebody could finish this Burkage plot. Jeez. I don't know why. It's just chilling here at 98%. Officially signed. Oh, whoa. Enchilada, dude. Thank you so much. That is really nice of you. Hell yeah, guys. Hypes in chat. Hypes in chat for Enchilada. Hypes in chat for Enchilada. Right now, we're going to eat out a code as a way to celebrate that. Dude, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. CC Container, guys. If you're on YouTube, Pico Rumble, get over to Twitch. Make sure you're a follower of the channel and just type anything in chat, okay? Like what Seabear and Big Gunner and C1 are doing, okay? And that's huge. So what Enchilada's talking about is my Patreon. Looking forward to Fridays as it's your only day off. Dude, just, if I could say anything for you, Enchilada, please make sure that I am, you know, serving you appropriately based off of what you deserve as part of that $25, okay? That's hey, don't worry about honoring your word. Life happens, man. But seriously though, like, you know I owe you services. Please hold me to that, okay? Because it's really difficult. Oh, I got the email that you did that. Thank you. It's really difficult for me to keep track of who I owe what to. So please, if you have something, because you know, as a $25 member, you automatically get a replay review every month, right? And then you also get an off-stream little hangout if you would like, that sort of thing. So please hold me to it. I haven't done enough things for Patreon lately. I haven't been able to have enough Patreon supporters say, hey, you know, I've got a replay for you to do and stuff. So I'm really looking for more of that, so I can kind of show that off to people. You know what I mean? That's really important to me. We have one family that's waiting here, so we can afford to take one family off of there and put them on mining. To be really honest, I want to be better at the game warships because you want to get back into ranked. There's nothing wrong with that, Enchilada. Did you watch yesterday? Did you watch my crazy ranked game yesterday? Holy hell, that was a nutty game. Absolutely nutty. Okay, so these houses are done. I only have room for one, so I'm gonna need to build some more housing projects here. That's 3. Ideally, actually, can I make that into 2? I can make that into 2, but I like to try to be as compact as possible. So we're gonna do like this to this, and make that into 2. That should be fine. And then we're gonna demolish this house, and then we're gonna put the. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's 2 right there. And whatever. So we're gonna make a house over here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Some of these houses are bigger than others. That's okay. Picked up the Salem, then realized it's basically premium Des Moines. Gotcha. Yeah, Salem is very different. Absolutely. Good boat, though. Good boat, for sure. Okay, and then we can make a double house with a very small plot of land. Let's see what happens if we rotate it. That's no backyard. That's nothing at all. And that's... Oh, I like that. That's a nice big backyard. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're going to say... Because we're at 2... we're at 2? Hold on. If we're at 2... Oh, hey, there we go. See, we fixed it. The reload fixed it. The reload fixed it, guys. Now we have 2 houses ready to go. So we're going to put these all on the lowest. Christian, hey, how's it going? Hey, we just saw you a little bit ago. You just finished fighting off some bad people. For our land, of course. Feels like the Des Moines. Yes, it does. It's going to feel like Des Moines. It's the same ship. It's just some tweaks in how they handle things. Okay, small stable completed. Gonna go to advanced, wait, livestock. Go to livestock. And we're gonna say we're gonna keep a livestock here permanently. And that's gonna be a horse. Feels like the Des Moines, oh, sorry. We got 5 families available to do more things. So what else can we do with these families? We're gonna put them on logging camps. We're gonna put them on logging camps so that we can kill off more trees. Oh, we're at full here. But it's not growing anymore, so I guess that's okay. Most of my friends who started playing with Warship 6 years ago are all gone. Yeah, unfortunate. The peeps you watch now are Zelda. Okay, I know Zelda, of course. Migs? No, this is a new game, so I need to rename you, sir. Let me find a spot for you. Here. Migs 504. There you go. Who's Geo? Aerospace, of course. Lady Torpedo, sure. They're back. Puddin' and you, since you guys tend to stream when you're not working. Perfect. That's great. I'm glad that you enjoy my content and others. Mighty Jingles? I didn't realize he streamed, because I know he, of course, does a lot of his YouTube stuff. So we have a family that moved into this plot of land. Once we get a 3rd family member, we're going to expand the living space for that. This is a small little triangle. I wonder if I can build a house on it. I can build a house on it, but there's no backyard. What happens... What happens if I rotate? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, so that's kind of a waste of space then. Oh, this game is fun. Have you enjoyed playing? What have you been up to with it? We just built our fields. We've got a nice little landing strip here for Cthulhu. But otherwise, we are working on just growing and kind of teching up, if you will, our land. Salem is the last existing heavy cruiser in the world. That's correct. I'm so sad I couldn't go to it when I was in Boston last because they were they had closed for setting it up for the Halloween stuff, all their haunted house stuff and things. I do have a landing strip. Well, my land has a landing strip. This is for Cthulhu, mind you. He demanded it. You know, if he wants it, fine. We have a family that's working on trade. Good. So now this guy is going to go and collect all these war bows and stuff, and they're going to get rid of things. Des Moines gets heavy targeted when you're played. Oh, it's almost pointless to play it. Well then, with all due respect, Hudank, you're playing it wrong. You don't want to be spotted so you don't get targeted. Stay behind islands and farm. Jimbo! I'm going to open the door just a little bit. It's getting warm in this room now. One of the things about Manor Lords is that it is a little bit more graphics intensive. So I can hear my graphics card fans kind of throttling up a bit. So I'm trying to cool the room down a bit. You've been to the Constitution. Me too. Twice? 3 times? At this point, I'd rather do Salem just to see that autoloader. Salem would be awesome. Yuki is still here. Let's go. Did we get a prize yet? I don't think we have a prize yet, so we still have the, oh god damn it, a fire. So now you can see the fire in action, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody racing to the fire to put it out. Everybody, and this is also really cool because it's very realistic. Everybody drops what they're doing and they run to go to wells to get water so that they can put out the fire. So this is next to my logging camp. Alright, so this is one of my forester's huts. Part of the reason why I like to build roads in between each one. Run to the fire, walk away from it. That's right. Let's go ahead and observe the firefighting action in progress. Better yet, let's go walk into the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Lord Viserys Targaryen, first of my name, who in Game of Thrones died to gold being melted over his head. But, you know, he's a true Targaryen. and fire cannot harm the dragon. This Zath is on fire! Right? Oh my god, I'm so wet. Damn it. Look at what you made me do. The Targaryen deserved it. I don't know about you guys. I've been enjoying House of the Dragon, and I'm looking forward to what happens in that show in season 3. It's gonna take a while though. How did the fire start? I don't know. It just started. But look how pretty it is. Look at the stars. It's so pretty up the start, and it's raining too. Wow, that's cool. 5 minutes until the code drop. Thank you, Tutswit. Yeah, it's 10-minute timer to get a code drop going. And thank you again, Ensalada, for your support, man. I really appreciate you. Hey, MPG websites, how you doing over on YouTube? House of the Dragon Season 1, 9 out of 10. You know, it really grew on me. I watched it once, I thought it was a lot of fun, and then I picked it up, I watched it the second time, and I thought it was really good. Go get comfy, Jimbo. And so we've got MPG over on... MPG websites over on YouTube. How you doing, man? Now, you're tuning down to worship on the YouTube vertical stream. If you're watching on your phone, that's where to be. If you're on your PC or you prefer to watch things horizontally, I do have a second stream going on YouTube that's a horizontal stream. So feel free to tune in. It should be a 10-minute on the main one. And look at that. Thudtwit won the giveaway, huh? Alright, so the rubble has been completed. The fire's been put out, so we're going to rebuild that. We're going to put that on the highest, try to get everybody back working in there. It's 15 on my rerun channel, Thudtwit. Season 2, 7 out of 10. Kind of worried about Season 3. They have 23 battles left in the books, and they have already skipped 4 battles. I don't know how they're going to fit all that content into the next season. Simple, they're going to skip all of them again. Yeah, I know, right? Seriously, Thudtwit, that's amazing. Guys, my rerun channel, I just put a link on there. Take a moment if you don't mind. Follow that link. You follow that link. And be ready in 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. AKA, while I'm probably still streaming this, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We do 2 giveaways a day over on the rerun channel. This morning we had 6 people enter, and somebody won. Yesterday, nobody won. So I'm just putting that out there. Go toss a follow on the rerun channel, and twice a day we do giveaways. Get over there because you have a really good chance of winning some prizes, huh? That's right, they can't skip all of them. No more Stream Raiders, that's right, Big Gunner. But, something new is on the horizon. I was invited to it yesterday and discovered it. So, I will say this, something new is on the horizon. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We'll have to see. I've applied to beta test it. And if it works the way I think it's going to go, I think you guys are going to like it. This is growing still. Really. Alright, we're going to put a 4th person on berry picking then, because it maxed out already. Construction finished for the forester's hut. Then we have our 2 people working on it again. We still have 1 room for extra family, so we are set for that. No need to worry about further constructions. At some point, we probably want to get... Frosty invited me, actually. Frosty Tools. It's really cool. We don't need any smithy action. What we do need to do, though, is we do need to get a cobbler going at some point. I might want to do that maybe after the wild berry season is done. Animals are at 17 out of 20, so we're going to need to get somebody on the wild animals as well. You can see the action here. You got back to Monster Hunter. I played that game for a little bit. I got that for free for review purposes. It was pretty fun. I didn't mind it at all. I don't play a lot of Monster Hunter, though, so of course, you know, I'm not the best person in the world to talk about it. Not exactly a authority figure, I would say, you know? Bo played it today? Cool. It's a pretty well polished game, so I was pretty impressed with that. One thing about it, though, is I know there's a bit of a controversy with the game's optimization, but I mean that kind of happens all the time, doesn't it? 17 out of 20. Let's see if we can't. If this goes up to 19, I might send somebody... Actually, if it goes up to 18, I'll send somebody else on it. We just sold a bunch of stuff and got some monies. That's exciting. You got a few hours into it, a lot of stuff to... Yeah, it is. And honestly, I think I started wrong. I started with a ranged weapon. I started with a gun. And I think I'd probably be better suited with a sword. So that's on me. Pantry's full, generic storage is full. I don't care. Those will be collected and put away at some point. I'm not worried about that at all. How are we doing on food? 14 months of fuel, food, 8 months of fuel. That's okay. 18. We're about to get to June, so let's see if we can't get another family in. And ooh, Burgage plot done. Okay, cool. So now we're perfect for families. Okay, there's June. New family moved in. Perfect. Here we go. Bam. That family's going to go work on the hunting camp. We still have a family working the tannery. Let's see who moved in and where. They moved in here. So we're going to set this one to expand living space, and we're going to put this one to lowest. We don't need to worry about that. This one is finished too. And this one we need to put in an animal pen. And that needs to be the highest. Absolutely. FF, you mean Final Fantasy is better than Monster Hunter? Is that what you're trying to say, Duckman? Alright, berries are still growing. At some point, they will stop growing. Once they stop growing, then we'll switch off. 1 minute to go for the giveaway, guys. Make sure that you are... This is the second giveaway. This is also a CC container. You have to be a follower on this channel, twitch.tv/Lord_Zath. Make sure you're a follower, and then make sure you're active in chat, okay? Hey, if it's 6 minutes, I don't care, Thuds, but I just want people to get in so that they can win the free stuff. You know what I mean? Ensalada, you said something. Have you had a chance to try World of Mechs? Played the 2 betas, and it's cool. World of Mechs, you talking about Steel Hunters? FF equals fast forward. Ah, okay. Fast forwarding, sir. Policies are available. I know policies are available, but I don't want to use them. Look at that. We're selling stuff. We're selling stuff. Manor Lords GA. What does GA mean? I'm not hip to all these silly abbreviations you guys have. Bogsy had a baby, Thudtwit. Bogsy became a father. So Bogsy's on paternity leave. That's where he went. He will be back. Gonna be a while, though. Gonna be a while. Final Fantasy... I could not get into Final Fantasy. I tried, but then again, I got in at Final Fantasy X, or 10, on PS2, and I just could not get into it. Absolutely could not get into it. Family members are joining. Perfect. Alright, and then we want goats here. And then this one can also be upgraded to the next level Burgage plot. Boxy was pregnant. Oh my god, you guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. This one's still, geez, still growing? Outstanding. I mean, I don't mind the free food. That's nice. He'll be a great dad. I think so too. I think so too. Yeah, he shared that with us community contributors a while ago. July. Okay, we can go back to normal speed. This one is now full of people. That's fine. Good. Got room for 3 more population. That's nice. We're doing on fuel. How are we doing on... Where did it go? Where did it go? Our well. How are we doing on wells? Water supply is 100%. So we may want to consider building another well. Residential. A well. Well. This is a good spot to build a well because there's really nothing else we can build over here. So let's build another well. Yes, it's his first kid. He said it on stream too, just before he disappeared. Yeah, I knew months ago. I knew a while ago he was I almost said he was pregnant. I knew a while ago that he was having a kid. And I'm really excited for him. That's amazing. And frankly jealous in some cases. Yeah, so okay, here we go. We're done now. We're done with all the growth. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's gonna go well for Boxy. He's a good dude. It'll be fine. Trust. Charcoal kiln and logging camp is maxed. Logging camp here is maxed. I said I wanted to put I need to put somebody else on the mining pit. Wild animals are back down to 12, so we can take a family off of that. And I want to buy another horsey. I kind of feel like I want to buy another horsey, but then I need another family here. It's not a bad idea, actually. Let's order a new horse. I usually don't do this. Where I have two horses together, but we're gonna do that this time. Because I got the space for stables, so why not? Which means I cannot order another. Yeah. What's the highest pop I've had? The last game I was streaming, I want to say I had something ridiculous. Ooh, I need to get people going on playing, because I'm at 37. I think I had like 200 and something. It was ridiculous trying to manage the massive town that I had. The problem that I had with that game, though, was that I had so many things on that town. Please tell me I'm not going to lose some berries. That, I had so many... Still 120, good. Whew. I had so many different provinces under my control that I wasn't able to just properly, like, micromanage them like I'd want to, you know? So, you got 3 yourself, 12... 13, 12, and 2. Damn, you took a break, huh? They did, Migsy, from my understanding. They got through it just fine. Which is great to hear. Absolutely great to hear. 3 families on construction is fine. We're getting close on storage for here. Actually, this might be a good opportunity to get somebody going on the, on this particular storehouse. Now, this storehouse is only going to store iron ore and iron slabs. That's all this storehouse is going to do. Big Gunner, hey, congratulations on the CC container. Make sure you let us know what you got, huh? Please. 900 though the management... Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you. 900 is more than enough, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Far more than enough. So these trees have been planted. They're going to continue to grow, and then we'll chop them all down. 50 skins, that kind of sucks, but oh well. At least it's something. Somebody won, but it wasn't you. Duckman, it's never you. It is never you. It's fine. Good. You're most welcome. Thank you for being here. As always, let's fast forward as a commercial break comes into play. Get it next go. Exactly. Nothing here to worry about. Duckman wins, he will just give it to Puddin'. You know what's funny? It was Duckman for the longest time didn't care because the wiki was broken and he was protesting the game by boycotting it and not logging in. And that's when he started winning like every single prize. Every single draw. All of a sudden he's winning. The moment he decides to come back, he's not winning anymore. Oh man, that was pretty damn funny, Duckman, if I do say so myself. Do we have people on fuel? Yes. Okay. And all through that time, you won. Exactly. We got another family that moved in. Let's get somebody on woodcutters, and then let's do something interesting with this. Let's take the area, let's limit it, and let's tell them that I want them to work on over here, because I want to clear this area away. I want to clear this area away for our next trees here. Our next our orchardry. All right, let's fast forward. Can I order a new ox yet? No. Do I have ox going every... I've got 3 ox, and they're doing a pretty nice job of dropping off stuff when they need to. So I could probably get away with holding off on another one. But I've got the coin. They're 1369. So you need some juice? No worries, Dutwit. No worries. I got some juice. Ox available in 1 days. There we go. Plant. We will have beer soon. That's right. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably build out here. Farming. No, it's under industry. Yes. I need to build a malt house. Now, the malt house is going to be used to, as it sounds, convert barley into malt. And I'm going to build it all the way out here in case we end up expanding our barley fields. You have juice, mango lemonade, dirty vodka, and club soda. Yum. Okay, so malt house is going to be prepared to go. Now, if we have less people working on here, do we need 3 families working the granary? What are these guys doing? Waiting, peddling, going home, waiting. So I think we can afford now to remove somebody from the granary. What happens here now? We're okay. Blue free XP boosters. That's not too bad. That's not terrible, right? And let's go ahead and make a cobbler's workshop then. So we can get that off the ground. Oh, our small stone church is done. Here's our small stone church. I didn't even realize that it was finished. Look at that, huh? Let's go. That's a lot of... What the hell is that back there? Bones? There's a door right here. Bones. You think that's the bones? And we go in the church. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, there's the church. Excuse me, let me walk through the fence because I can. Oh, I can't go in the church. Are you kidding me? I could have sworn I could. Let's walk along the walls to see if that... Maybe there's a little glitch that allows me in, huh? So far, the answer is negatory. Now, again, this is an early access game, which means that there are plans for building this out to make it larger, but for right now, small stone church is the biggest it gets. Bandit camp. Interesting window treatments, right? Alright, we got a bandit camp. We gotta go and beat up on guys. Let's see, where is the bandit camp this time? It is as far away from possible. Wow! Thanks, game. Love you too. Okay. So we're gonna take these groups, and you can see since we've grown, we now have 22 people. Priests don't want eyes on them and your kids. What happens if you don't take out the bandits? They start stealing your stuff. It gets annoying. So there's really no reason to ignore them. Because if you can take them out, then you get gold and stuff and things. Good stuff, frankly. Good stuff. So we're still needing clothing stall supply. Okay, that's under highest. That's fine. These guys are going to go all the way to here. And so we're going to save the game now, just to be safe. Here we go. For some people it's funny, for others it's not, so probably best to just respect those who feel like it maybe is offensive and just leave it as it is. So you can see all the people here, they're like, I want beer. Give me beer, 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 you know? Ah, you're fine, Hoodank. You're fine. Nobody intends to offend somebody openly. I mean, you know, for the most part. What's up, JB? What game is this? This is Manor Lords. How you doing? You're also tuning in over on Vertical. Cool, okay. So JB, just so you know, I am streaming this game in actually multiple different, 5 different locations. But if you're on YouTube, I'm over on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube horizontally. So if you are watching this game right now on my stream on a phone like this and you're watching it vertically, stay where you're at. However, if you don't like the black bars on either side on your screen, yeah, that's right, you are YouTube. If you don't like the black bars on either side of your screen, I have a horizontal option for you watching horizontally on your phone, or if you're watching on a PC. You liked? Well, thank you much. Sam Adams yet, though. Now, JB, we need to make you into a villager as well. So let me see if I can find an empty space to name you, okay? Give me a sec. There we go. You're gonna take over for Kuntz. JB, there you go. You are currently in the militia. There you are right now. You're an archer militia. And you are running to go and kill the bandits. Hey, that's perfect. That's perfect. You're a soldier. You're an archer. I hope that's okay. 5 days until it's time to harvest. And then once that's time, we're going to take everybody off of their jobs that we can, and we're going to put them on harvesting. Fuck them bandits. I'm on it, sir. That's awesome. That's awesome. Pull me. Oh my god. Alright, so malt house is under construction. So when we harvest the barley, then we're going to go to the malt house with that barley, convert that barley into malt, and then later, right around here, I'm going to change this to a brewery extension. And so then we'll start brewing beer and making people happy. We don't need no stinking badges. That's true, that's true. They are indeed vital in medieval armories. So in this game, I have one set of Spear Militia. Now that Spear Militia you get kind of for free because you automatically get spears and shields, okay? If you want more of them, you gotta make them, which is a lot of work. So what I do instead is I just build a lot of archers. Excuse me, I just make a lot of archer units, and that's fine. JB, if you don't mind me asking, what did you do in the army? Where'd you serve? All that good stuff. Don't feel like you have to answer if it's a sore subject for you. My dad actually served in the army. He was drafted for the Vietnam War, and doesn't really talk much about it either. So perfectly fine. Let's see. Harvest season has started. Okay. Harvest season has started, so I need to go back now. We're going to pause it. Brew a Start Porter or Black Beer. There you go. Fort Hood, Texas, Mechanized Infantry. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, thank you very much for your service. I'm wearing a shirt that is Stack Up related. I don't know if you've heard of Stack Up. Yeah, the Bradley Fighting Vehicles. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if you've heard of Stack Up or not. But Stack Up, I'll put the charity thing in. I don't know if this goes over to YouTube or not. We'll see. But Stack Up is a military-based charity focusing on helping people with mental health issues. I think that's the best way of putting it. And they use video gaming as a way to help those people. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, Ronan, buenos dias, Lord Zath. Ronan, I'm doing fine. How the hell are you, man? It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing okay. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Here you go, Ronan. You got out years ago, 2015. Respect mental health. It's a blight in veterans. It absolutely is. And yes, when you sub, you give Stevie some love. So thank you very much for doing that, Ronan. But yeah, it definitely is. So it's very important you obviously support veterans. And, you know, you reach out to anybody that you think might be struggling. Just say hi. Tell them that they matter to you. All that good stuff. That's important. So last year, I earned this t-shirt because our community last year was amazing. And they supported raising money for Stack Up, a fantastic cause. Been manic IRL, no worries. Subbed Bubba, this game looks like fun. Is it like Age? Kind of, yeah. It's a city builder. Now, when I say subbing, JB, for you over on YouTube, that's the same thing as following on Twitch. It's free, and that's cool. But we're talking about Ronan. He subbed over on Twitch, which is the same thing as becoming a member on YouTube. No, I'm not asking you to do that, okay? But that's what he did. So just to get an idea of put it in perspective. I lost somebody who was constructing. That's unfortunate. New family started moving in. Oh, perfect. Let's put them back on the field. So they're going to harvest all this food, and then they're going to turn it around. They're going to replant and stuff. The landing strip is going to be plowed. I did not choose my words properly there. Anyway, and then seeds will be sown on the land strip. That was also not good of me to say. And then, yeah. Enchilada, yes, but I'm done with replay analysis for this patch cycle. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, it's a perfect place for light planes to land. A lot of micromanaging in this game. Yes, there can be. It's not extreme. For some games it's extreme. This is not too bad. Part of it is because you're managing families as opposed to managing individual people. So that saves you, gives you basically a one-third of the micromanagement, which is nice. Path? What path drops tomorrow night? Oh, right. We still have people marching off to fight. I forgot about that. That's why I always save before I send these guys off to battle. Hatch drops tomorrow. Oh, for World of Warships, yes. Get those babies to the to the mines. The mines, that's right. To the mines! Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god. 163 planks? Jesus, you saw pit people are mad lads. In fact, we don't need you to work that anymore. You're gonna go to plow the fields. Let them dig in the dirt. Damn right. Damn right. We're doing it. We are doing it, Duckman. How are we doing it on firewood? Firewood, charcoal are okay. 5 months in field. We're going to keep those guys on that job. 3 people working the storehouse is fine. Speaking of storehouses, what's happening to our other storehouse over here? What are you doing? Waiting and transporting. Okay. Yes, exactly right, Enchilada. Next month, if you've got a replay, please let me know and I'll make sure to get it covered for you, okay? Just so you know, it takes a couple of weeks before the replay render bot gets fixed, so we won't do replays like this week. Maybe next weekend, it depends. We have Help for Heroes here in the UK, one of the charities that supports our vets. You have PTSD, so Stack Up is a very, very worthy cause in my book. Absolutely, Ronan. Matter of fact, Stack Up actually helps members in the UK as well. Any nation that is currently not on the US naughty list, which we'll try to stay away from politics, but unfortunately I know that list is growing. But basically, Stack Up supports members from the UK and stuff. That's right, no replays this Friday. So, you know, if you need the help, Ronan, ask. If you know anybody who needs the help, stackup.org is their main site. And it's maybe well worth sharing with somebody else who might need the help, you know? I don't know, just saying. More Manor Lords on Friday. No, so Friday we're gonna do more ranked speedrun plus whatever else chat wants. I have a couple of other games that I requested access to that I need to cover and review. So we'll probably do one of those on Friday as well. Okay, fine, be that way. We'll probably do one of those on Friday as well. What was the game called? Company of Heroes 3. I picked up a copy of Company of Heroes 3 for review purposes. So we'll probably do that on Friday. Play an hour of that. And we might do another game. I have a Koei game. Tecmo Koei. What's that game? Let me think about that. This is how bad I am. Because I got all this stuff while I was on vacation, right? And then I'm trying to, like, catch up. Which is always difficult. Rise of Ronin. Rise of Ronin. is the other game that I might do on Friday. So we might do like a couple hours of ships and then do one of those, and then a couple hours of ships and then back again. Politics-free zone is a huge plus in the current climate. I agree, brother. Next subject, Yeah, I know, right? Seriously. Absolutely. We try to keep politics out as much as we can. Frankly, as soon as you get into politics, the problem is that everybody loses, right? The streamer loses because members of the audience says, well, F you, streamer. Some of them, of course, right there with the streamer, so that's fine. And then you get to other problems, so... Colony Survival. I haven't heard of that game before. What's that all about, Twit? Let's see. What's this? Somebody's on... Okay, that's logging camp. That's fine. Woodcutters. I'm just looking to see if there's anybody else that I can spare to work on the fields. Ah, yes. I can take somebody off the mining pit here and get them going on this field. That's fine. Somebody can get off the clay furnace. Heavy thunder. Ah, big gunner. Take care, dude. We had that rolling through yesterday. I had a severe thunderstorm warning yesterday, and actually one of my viewers, Big Shyster, I don't remember what he renamed himself, but he actually lost some roof tiles and stuff due to strong winds and stuff. So, Alia, slice of life game. There you go. There you go. My wife and I used to play Civilization together. We played Civ 4 together and Civ 5 together and a little bit of Civ 6. And then, alas, our paths split a little bit because I got into streaming more. It's like Minecraft, but you have citizens that work and you are you're attacked by zombies. I said attracted by zombies. That would be bad. You don't want to be attracted by zombies. 28 clay left. It'd be nice to get that out of there. Let's take a look. How we doing? This area here, we still want to get cleared out. It's on early access. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Woodcutters, advanced. Let's limit the work area to like... Yeah. That's good. Got my daughter to watch your first stream building this manor. She's hooked now. Oh, there you go, Ted. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, if you're a creative person, it's very relaxing. It's a lot of fun. Does she have the game? Has she been building anything in it yet? Oh, crap. What am I thinking? I've got a military unit over here. Duh. 97%, 81%. Okay, so we have to wait and rest up anyways. Speed the game up. 100%. 101. Wanted these guys to get to 100% too. So you're just letting them rest because they ran everywhere. 106. 107. 108. 3% to go. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to move forward a little bit, like this. Oh, I hate that. I hate when it does that. Okay, so we're going to move that to there. And then archers to, like, over here. Doing your ground. Have they patched it lately? No, they haven't. I've been waiting for them to do that. Part of the reason why I'm playing a shorter game is because of that. And I'll repeat that again in a couple minutes because it looks like commercials are playing now. Fast forward. How close are you? Yeah, okay, you're close. Watch the archers do their thing. Yeah, I think one is due very soon. I don't really get involved in the test patches. There's the beta group that you can get involved in, but I don't do that. I just don't have time, unfortunately. Plus, there's enough times where people have had their PCs or some component, like especially their video card, burnt out from playing test or early access games and patches, so no thank you. You know what I mean? I don't want to risk my graphics card on that because I need my graphics card to do things like streaming, you know? Oh, these guys are getting wrecked. These guys are getting absolutely wrecked. Let's go. Get wrecked, sons. Perfect. Okay, archers. This time the archers are going to clear out the bandit camp. Actually, no. Archers are going to clear out, are going to run home. There's more archers, and I want these guys to get home as soon as possible so they can start working the field, right? So we're going to send them back to here. That's good, like that. How's our field looking? They're continuing. Oh, now these guys are... Yeah. So they've harvested all the barley. And then now these guys are continuing to work on that stuff. Excellent. Malthouse is here. Here's our granary. Okay. So the barley is going to be transported to the granary that goes to the malthouse. Fine. Not a problem. This field is going to be rotated. We should see rotation occurring after these guys finish clearing out fields and stuff. Let's take a look. What are these guys doing? People. Plowing. You're sick. That's unfortunate. Okay. New message. Do I want to collect the money? I'm going to pocket the money now. We've got over 2,000 coin. We can definitely afford to pocket our money. You're going to run home. And let's go here. It's an older game, but I picked it up in PS4 recently. Immortals Phoenix Rising is like BOTW with Greek mythology aspects. Okay. You have a 4070 Ti and a 7900 XT with a 4070 as a backup. Damn. 2 desktop rigs. Got it. 5 series cards are... Yeah, I know. It's been a mess. It's been just an absolute cluster. Right? You gotta be running, dudes. Why are you walking? Looks like you're running. Yeah? Are you running? Yeah, you're running. Good. So, as soon as I saw what was happening with the releases for that Ronin, I immediately turned my graphics settings to medium on everything I stream. World of Warships, this game, any other games, I try to do medium graphics settings. I've got my fan curve set to like really aggressive speeds so that it's loud, but it keeps everything cooler. So in theory, my components last longer because I don't want my 3080 Ti to break, right? It's a 3080 Ti. If it breaks, I do have a backup video card. I have a 3070, an original 3070. It's okay for this PC. It can handle everything fine. It'll run cooler even than the 3080 Ti, so it'll be fine. But at a certain point, it won't. And when that happens, I'm going to need to upgrade my processor, motherboard, and RAM. I'm currently chilling on an i9 9900K processor, so I've got a, what is it, 8-year-old processor now? Something like that. And then the rerun channel, which is sitting next to me. The rerun channel is run by a PC that's on a 6700K processor. 6700K. This thing is like, what, 11 years old now or something? Still kicking. Still kicking. With a 980 Ti. 980 Ti. Both of your cards run undervolted with custom fan curves. Yeah, there you go. I used to undervolt my 3080 Ti, but I ran into some severe stability issues with streaming and all that. It just... I had too many issues, and the last thing I want to do is have an awesome stream like this going right now, and then, bam, everything just shuts down or whatever, and then you got to start it up back up again. It's a pain in the arse. An absolute pain in the arse. What is happening here? You guys don't have access to food and fuel. Oh, no, that's bad. Okay. Food and fuel supply. So you're too far away from the market, so we're going to need another family to work on food. And we might need another family to start working on... We're going to need another family to start working on other stuff too. That's unfortunate. So as more people come in, they get closer to the markets, right? And that's the problem that we have here. This one is full, so we're going to expand the working space. We're going to put in a animal pen. Your card is old but reliable. 1660 Super is an amazing card. I actually have a 1660 Super on the laptop that was running my rerun channel for so long. But it couldn't handle more than 720p. It could do a 1080p stream, but it really struggled. The fans went nuts, and it was like at maximum, you know, maximum throttle. And even then, it was still hitting like 70 degrees Celsius and stuff. So I thought, just to be safe, it's going to be better. Why did you stop? Where are you? Oh, you're there already. Wait, what? Okay, some of the archers decided to get lost, apparently. But yeah, so that's part of the reason why I'm streaming now on the rerun channel with my old streaming PC. Took a while to convince the wife, but I convinced her that it would be in our best interest to bring this sucker up and get it set up. You did, JB. You did. The archer unit, you're currently swimming in the water, I think. Oh, I don't know. Something's up with this. But yes, you did kill the bandits. Good job. Thank you very much. Job well done, sir. 4080 Ti sits at 70% on its power setting. It's economical, destroys anything at 1440p max settings. Basically a 3090 Ti Mark II. That's what I've heard. You can't swim. Well, fortunately for you, there's bridges, but somebody will help you. Probably. I can reload again if I have to. These guys are moving, so I'll just leave it like it is. That's why you joined the Army, not the Marines or the Navy. That's a fair statement. That's an absolutely fair statement. How are we doing? 6 months on food, or 6 months on fuel. We're doing great on food, though. Okay. Did we finish the... We finished the cobbler here. Let's see. Advanced. No production limit on shoes. No, we'll worry about reserve leather. We're doing okay there. That's good. In theory, yes, there we go. There's the clothing stall supply. So all we need now is the tavern. We need beer. And then we're good. So we're collecting the hops, or the barley right now. These guys are now plowing the landing strip. Oh, god damn it. It just sounds so bad. Looking after your hardware is never a bad thing. Yes. Yes. My wife was like, well, why don't you just buy a new one? I'm like, you don't even know what's going on. I bought my 3080 Ti and like just at the tail end of the whole like crazy, what was it? The cryptocurrency boom and all that kind of stuff. Work harder, we need beer. I completely agree with you. Are these guys back yet? Can I No, I can't disband them. But you guys are back. Alright, so they're running past the iron ore now. That's good, the iron mine. So in a moment, I'm going to disband them. And many of them are going to go back to farming. Hey, KIA, how you doing? There we go. These guys, I think, are back in the land now. Hard to tell. No, they're close to it. Alright, so while that's going on, let me give you a shout out. Okay. Bam. There's a shout out for Kilo. I think that's right. Get an easier to type name, sir. Please. Let's fast forward. 17 out of 20, so we're going to need to get another family going on the hunting. Perfect. Now we can disband. How's the raids? Things are fine. Things are fine. It's a shame streaming is pretty much NVIDIA dependent. New AMD cards are pretty damn good. Yeah, I've heard about that. And I might be willing to try an AMD card moving forward. We'll see. Also, before the commercial break, there was a question asking about the patch for this game. And it hasn't been patched for a while, so there's probably a new patch coming soon. To the point where after this game is finished, I may choose to play other games Monday nights. For a little bit, at least until the next patch. I've got some ideas of what I could play, right? I could play Dynasty Warriors Origins, because I enjoyed that game. That was pretty fun. I could always play Monster Hunter. Or I could go and play some older games. I know I'd prefer not to do warships for a while, if you guys don't mind. But I was thinking about like taking you guys through a little bit of my past and some of the older games that really got me hooked and that I really enjoyed playing when I was a kid and stuff, you know? Dynasty Warriors is a hell of a lot of fun, though. That is true. Schedule 1? Is that a game? I don't own Helldivers, Salado, but that's always an option, I'm sure. Okay, this field is now fallow. This field is now fallow. Total War. I mean, I could do Total War as well. I could play... I have Total War Empire. I have Total War Rome 2. Looks like these guys are all but done now. How about you guys? Look at the fall foliage, by the way. Look how pretty these trees are. Alright. We can send all of these people back. What are you doing? Waiting. I do not have Attila. I didn't get into Attila. I'm familiar with it. I just didn't get into it. For me, I really enjoyed Rome and Shogun 2. I have Shogun 2. I have Fall of the Samurai. That is probably my favorite of them all. Sea of Thieves can work. That's a fun game. I mean, there's so many games out there. So I thought, you know, hey, maybe I can look into something else, you know, from time to time. I said I wanted to get some more people working so they can get food. These guys do not have the food that they need. Food stall supply. So we need to get another person working on a food stall. So let's get another food stall going. In theory, that will help with food here. What does this say? Approval will fall if this is not fulfilled. Think about getting a new Assassin's Creed game. Okay, Assassin's Creed's fun. We do that. Like right now, while I've been streaming and stuff and hanging out with you guys, I can hear my graphics card fans like spinning up and stuff. Baldur's Gate 3. That's like a dungeon crawling game, right? You're waiting for a raider camp to attack. Now, we just finished that. Star Citizen. I could look into that. We got plenty of timber and planks and stone. Oh my. We could use to get some more fuel, though, so I might just go ahead and run up people on charcoal and on woodcutters. And what happens if I put people on here? Okay, they do go for planting spots. So we can put people on planting spots, too. That's fine. And we need somebody to work the malt house to convert the malt that we have. How much malt do we have? Or barley, I mean. Barley to malt. We have 25 barley. Next harvest, we get 81 barley. It's 81. Okay, so let's build our our tavern, our small tavern. And I always love building the tavern next to the church if I can help it, just because it's fun. How about the tavern next to the corpse pit? That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Let's do it. Tavern next to the corpse pit. You have Shogun 2 and Fall of the Samurai installed? Yeah. Fall of the Samurai, I think, is the only Total War... No. I've finished two. I have finished 2 Total War games, like campaigns. Total War Shogun 2 is one of them. And the other one was Empire Total War. Empire was a hell of a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Empire. More than I probably should have. That was just a fun game. Absolute fun game. Okay. Perfect. We have somebody working everywhere. We need somebody to work. And let's take a look at our cobbler's shop. What are our people doing here? Waiting and transporting. So, do we have enough leather? I'm curious if we have enough leather. Firewood. We have 22 leather, so I guess we're doing okay in the leather realm.
This is heavier than it looks.
Can we do a Shogun 2 hot seat with like 8 of us? That'd be fun. Your friend will not do Star Citizen because the developer ripped people off. They overpromised a lot, and then there are people who bought... Originally, Star Citizen, if I remember right, was supposed to be a subscription-based model. And so people bought lifetime subscriptions to it. This is like when Star Trek Online was subscription-based too, right? And then and then they just didn't deliver on what people thought it was supposed to be, from my understanding. I could also be wrong on that. I can almost build my next set of farms. I really want to get these trees gone. Does it matter? No, but I just don't like wasting resources if I can help it. So my woodcutters, they're off chopping trees, so that'll happen over the winter time. I have a strong feeling that will happen. You're down for Empire Artillery Rome 2 Hot Seat 2. I wouldn't mind trying to put together a Rome 2 co-op campaign, because that's one thing that I really like about Rome 2 was they introduced the co-op campaign idea. So like I could play Rome, somebody else could play like Sparta or something. That'd be a lot of fun. Elite Dangerous is another game that I've been following. I met a really awesome person who streams Elite Dangerous. And she actually was a former service person herself, and she helped with Stack Up back when I was working for Stack Up. So I have a special place in my heart for her. There's some really good Star Citizen creators out there. Very good creators. How are we doing over here? Helmets and warbows ready to go. Harvesting, trading, harvesting, stocking up. Cool. So the idea is to get all of the crap to the trading post, so that's out of the way. We have one person working the tannery, one person working the storehouse, collecting all the tings. Actually, you know what I could do here? Let's go to advanced and let's start accepting... Where are they? Warbows. Let's accept warbows and helmets. So warbows and helmets don't go into this large storehouse anymore, because these are going to get like overstocked. And then instead they can go here, and then from here they can go to the trading post. It was so much fun. Yeah, oh my god. Total Wars are a lot of fun. I think my favorite though in Empire was building and running the Constitution, because she was so damn cheap in the game, and she was so damn overpowered for what she cost, and just wrecking face with it. That was fun. I liked that a lot. Alright, people. Be cutting down things already. Let's go. What are we doing over here? Okay. New family started moving in this burgage plot. Excellent. Oh, we're down to 0. Okay, so this needs to be on highest. This needs to be on highest. And this one, we're going to wait until we get a second family member moving in. Once we get a third family member moving in, there we go. We're going to put this one on animal pen, and we're going to put this one just on medium priority. We want them to finish these two first. Christian, what's up? Welcome back. Or you're still chilling, hanging out? Thank you for being here either way. Elite Dangerous is an online space flight simulation game developed and published by Frontier Developments. Yeah, I don't know much about the publisher, but the game itself looks pretty fun. 21 spots left. I could also play Civ on Monday and just play it by myself, like a solo game. I don't mind doing that if people really want me to do Civ. Just saying. What are you guys doing? You're all waiting. I don't like seeing people in a bowyer's shop waiting. Is that because we're out of planks? No, we got plenty of planks. Okay. Odd. Small tavern is completed. Let's go. We're ready to start doing the beers. And these are done. Okay, so these are done, which means now we have 2 living spaces available. This one's done, so we can order goats. Go back to Civ 5. Honestly, I don't mind doing that either, Thought-Twit. You can lose hours of your life with ease. It's one of those games. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it, so I know consume you it will. I was gonna put somebody someplace. Where were I gonna put them? I don't remember anymore. Small tavern. No, somebody's doing the malt house. How are we doing for malt? 6 barley left. 16 malt. So I think it's time to upgrade this to a brewery extension, and we're gonna make that the highest. Hear me, ladies and gentlemen. In a little bit of time, we're going to switch over. These guys here, for example, are going to stop planting. Resting until healed. Tarot! Oh no, Tarot is sick, everybody. Everybody wish Tarot a speedy recovery, please. We can't have a sick Tarot. That won't stand. Brewery is finished. Advanced. Look at that. Great ale, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Duckman, we got beer. Transporting. We need to put somebody on the tavern, and then we need to upgrade the tavern. Yes, you can get sick in this game. You can get sick in this game. Okay, December. So these guys now, all of a sudden, are probably not going to be able to plant anymore. Let's see, can they still plant? Looks like it says that they're going home. That doesn't make any sense. How are we doing on this? 6 to 6, okay. Here we go. Okay, so they can't work on the Forester's Hut anymore. So we'll drop them off the Forester's Hut. And then what we're going to do now, in between, is we're going to put one family on the small tavern. We're going to upgrade this to a larger tavern. And we're going to put this at the highest of priorities. We absolutely need beer. ASA Pizzo. How are we doing over here? Okay, good. See, this house now has access to the food and tavern supply that they need. You like the manor hat? Thank you, Tank Buster. It's the closest thing I have to some sort of medieval hat. I should probably buy one at some point, but I don't like spending money. I like making money. I don't like spending money. So, yeah. Who does, right? How are we doing over here? Malthouse clay furnace is working. And we have 11 more clay left to be extracted. Perfect. Your wife likes to spend money. Yeah. Right, exactly. I had the longest talk with my wife today about travel. Because, we're trying some things out that we haven't done before. Now's a good time to look into... Yeah, I think we can probably get away with doing this. Let's see. How's this gonna look? We can... we'll lose that one tree. So let's wait a little bit longer on that. Let's wait a little bit longer on that. And we've got room for expansion over here for the farms. As soon as like this tree dies, then we can build our field over here, and then that's probably all we need. This field, and then it looks like we have a little bit more over here, but we got to kill off the mining pit first. So we got to finish this clay deposit. But yeah, I was talking to my wife about United mileage, like a loyalty status. Because we travel a decent amount every year. We try to go for like 2 international trips, and then I travel to like TwitchCon and then like seeing my dad, for example. So I was talking to her about that, and I just said, hey, you know, this next trip that we're planning, maybe we need to do something like, something crazy, like go to, like me flying in business class, for example, as a way to get the spending up there so that we can get up to what we need to get done. And she is okay with it, but then she got shocked because I told her, I said, well, you know, if we're flying someplace together, you're going to be on a separate ticket, and you're going to be on economy or maybe premium economy, right? And she got a little upset about that. And I said, but you have to understand, if you want both of us to fly business class together, we're spending a buttload of money, you know? So I think she kind of wisened up to that once I described that to her. This one needs to be upgraded for living space. This one's ready to go. Okay. So we're going to need to get this up soon. All right, good. Mining pit exhausted. Excellent. This is what we wanted. You're waiting and mining. Okay. Let's wait until all three are waiting. Sit with the wife. Well, the problem is it's just so damn expensive, Jimbo. Just so expensive. I mean, we're talking like a difference of like $3,000. Oof. Just do it. Honestly, we might. In the end of life, it is important. I agree. So, we shall, we will see what we can do about it. But it just comes down to, you know, what, honestly, what she wants, too. Because she and I are very much all about, I mean, you guys know me by now. We are not much into spending. You're taking a cruise for the first time next year, riverboat cruise. Oh, you're going to love river cruises. You're going to love river cruising. River cruising is amazing. River cruising is like the best combination between, yeah. It's the best combination between like an ocean-going cruise and a land cruise. You get like the best of both worlds. It's really sweet. Large Tavern is done. Let's go. Time to upgrade to level 3. Go gadget, level 3 upgrades. And we just got a new family moving in. This is perfect timing because we need these houses. Remember, I was on a carrier, so we thought about ocean cruises. Been too many shows. Seen too many shows. They look so crowded. It really depends on when you sail, Jimbo. My understanding is if you sail like in the off season, it's not that bad. But yeah, if you sail during like the height of the tourist season, oh my God, it's ridiculous. That's my understanding, at least. That one's done. These are done as well. All of these are done. I didn't reverse that one. Well. Good night, Tunip. Take care. Thanks for being here. What did you do on the carrier, Jimbo? I can't remember. I'm so sorry for not remembering, but hard to keep everybody straight. We're at 12 out of 20. Okay, thank you for forgiving me. Screwy game videos starting to appear because time zones. Oh, you run the Kitty Hawk. Oh, nice. Deck department. Okay. Okay. So did you launch the birds? Did you recover them? You worked for a living. Yeah, I know. And here I am in front of you playing a video game. Boats from me. Okay. I must apologize. I don't know too much. I know, like, a lot of the jobs that people on the carriers did. I just don't know, like, the titles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So... Brown Shoe Navy is what launched the planes. Is that what you did, though? Or... You were Nuke Jim. Bosuns run the ship. Right, yeah. Okay. Well, cool, dude. That's awesome. What planes did you guys have on the Kitty Hawk when you were there? You were on the helm a lot. Ooh, nice. Don't crash it. I always treated the Navy as a backup career. If my primary career... Oh, I hate you so much. F-14s, I was afraid you were going to say that. That's amazing. That's amazing. F-18 Hornets. Okay, okay. The E-2 Hawkeye. Yep. Makes sense. I'm sure the Prowler was there too, right? What was that, E8? Tomcats are great, yeah. Yep, the Prowlers too. Thought so. Those were the radar jammers, right? When they were doing electronic warfare. That is so cool, dude. That is so cool. I'm a huge Navy fan, naval aviation especially. So, I have excellent naval airplane knowledge. Well, thank you, Tank Buster. Thank you. I grew up in that time, man. Take a look. Hey, King or North. Yes, this is a continuation of last week's Manor. We are now upgrading to Tier 3 housing. Finally. Man after my own heart with that comment. You served in the Parachute Regiment, Airborne Artillery. We worked for a living, too. Yeah. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect everybody working for a living, because that's so different than these days. You think your guy is drunk in the tavern? Well, let's find out who's working the tavern. Bono, Bob JR the Third, and Beaver Stuffer. Working the tavern. Tomcats are your favorite carrier planes. You also have a weak spot for the Vikings. Gotcha. Should have stayed in for 20, but did your 4. Gotcha. Yeah, my my dad, like I said, he was drafted for Vietnam, but he got very lucky. He got very lucky. He was rotated into Korea at the start of the Vietnam War. The Army rotated. It makes sense if you're, think about it logistically from the Army's perspective. Which Corsair are you talking about, though? The A7 or the F4U Corsair? Both are amazing. I like the F4U better because it says FU in it. Also, it had massive propellers and an engine that was ridiculous. Code giveaway, by the way. Started out in the Navy as a CB. But yeah, so he was sent to Korea, and then the people on the DMZ were rotated out to the people on the DMZ were rotated into the meat grinder. Unfortunately, as many of you guys know, Vietnam was. They got rotated to Vietnam. My dad was put on the DMZ in Korea, and then he sat there. He had aptitude for radio technician, so he was a radioman, and he was fortunate. He got drafted for Vietnam, but he never actually rotated into Vietnam. He was very lucky. Everybody after, all of the classes, all the draft classes afterwards, went straight to Vietnam. So he got very lucky. Now, he rarely talks to me about it. Even to this day, he rarely talks to me about it. But he started opening up about a year or two ago. Now, many of you guys know this. When a veteran starts to open up about their experiences, you listen. You drop everything you're doing and you listen. So what I did, I grabbed a notepad and I just started writing. Whatever my dad told me, I wrote down. Because if it took him this long to open up, 40, 50 years, he's got some stuff in his head. So, he said, one thing that stuck with my mind is that, hey, Safety Bunny. By the way, code giveaway in progress. If you're a follower of the channel, make sure you just type something in chat, okay? Be a follower. This is on Twitch. You're on YouTube, Rumble, Kick. Get over to twitch.tv/LordZath and just type something in chat. You got about like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So my dad said he was a radio operator, and he said that they had such sensitive equipment that they could listen in to like marine radio, anybody's like handheld radio that was there. Hey, Kiwi Spuds. I'm assuming that means that you're a Kiwi. Helo door gunner. Oh man, that's got to be rough. That's got to be rough, especially if he had to fire his gun in anger at whatever. But he said he could hear all the radio transmissions. They could pick it up. So I'm sure there's a lot in his mind from what he heard, and of course he's got no power to do anything about it because all he can do is listen and relay messages if they need to do that. Whatever. Fly in, grab the wounded under fire all the time. Go slamming those sleds in the ground. Oh yeah. Yep. So that door gunner, your father, definitely did stuff. Your grandfather was a legend. Can totally understand where you're coming from. He never used to say much about his service, but when I did, he was spellbound. Yeah. When he did, you were spellbound. My dad does not consider himself a veteran because he didn't fight. And because all he did was hear people die. He refused for the longest time to take any veterans' benefits whatsoever. None. He just said that wasn't his place. Other people needed it more than he did. He has the ability to be buried with full honors when he dies in a military, facility, whatever you call it, for free. But he doesn't know if he wants to do that because he doesn't care about what happens to his body. He doesn't, again, feel like he was in the military. And service is service, Udank, but how do you tell him that? How do you get him to understand that, So, he's a very humble dude, and he doesn't want to be considered a hero or anything like that. He doesn't feel like that for sure. Just have me cremated, throw my ashes in the Indy 500. There you go. My dad said the same thing, similar at least, just, have him cremated, he didn't care. And my mom passed, we had to put her in a cardboard box. So I asked my dad, I said, do you want the cardboard box? Do you want the expensive one or the cheap one? He said, just give me the cheap one. I said, okay. We'll probably get the nicer one. Okay, can I build my 3? I don't think I can build out to the 3rd yet. We're getting close. We're getting close. 5 available living space. We're fine. So when you upgrade to a level 3, a tier 3, notice that the buildings change. The appearance of the buildings change dramatically. It's really cool. And then on top of that, they can also start holding an additional family. So once these all get finished, go to people here, you can see that there's room for one more family to go in there. So that kind of helps me from having to build all my houses right now. The men on the line can't fight without the men fighting to support them. Yeah, it's just difficult for the people that are supporting them to feel like they're doing their part. In World War II, the United States military and government, frankly, did a fantastic job of making people understand that every little bit helps. And so people who weren't even in the military felt like they were making a difference. Sadly, that changed with Vietnam. Completely changed with Vietnam. And if you were supporting the war effort, well, you were part of the problem. So, your grandfather was evacuated at Dunkirk. Oh, wow. Back in 44 on D-Day, you couldn't have met more humble, assuming bloke. True legend. Wow. Dunkirk. That would be rough. That would be hard to sit there on the beaches and wait and pray for evacuation while the Luftwaffe is strafing you left and right. You can hear the artillery off in the distance, and you just know at some point Hitler's panzers are going to come crashing in and murder all of you. And for whatever reason, that didn't happen. And then over the horizon, you look over the horizon and you see all of these small boats that are arriving to take you home. Even if you're not British, to take you out of the fighting zone. That's got to be amazing. That's got to be on some random person's pleasure yacht and like cramming 20 soldiers on it so that like you can get as many people off. Wow. You get where he's coming from because you never went to sea. You were put on a carrier going through upgrade. Okay, so you did janitorial stuff. But that was important too, right? Securing the carrier, making sure it's clear and everything like that, making sure that it's, you're able to, that upgrades go through without a hitch. That's still important because the sooner that carrier gets out of dry dock or whatever you want to call it, and gets modernized, the sooner it can be put on war patrol, whatever duty is necessary. So that's huge. True, but that's why all soldiers are important, even men's. Yeah, right. Armies lose when support fails. Like, look at the well, Rommel was kind of screwed because he just didn't have the support he needed from back home. Frankly, neither did God. What was his name? The field marshal, the guy who got promoted to field marshal, who was at Stalingrad for the Germans. I don't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Civilian contractors, yes, a lot of those. Paulus, thank you. Von Paulus, yes, that's the name. All right, so we've got ourselves our next upgrade. Yeah, support failed. That's why he's lost. Exactly. That's what made the American military so great, was the ability to constantly support their troops, right? With all of the material. One soldier needed so much behind him in everything else. So being able to understand that and handle logistics. Speaking of logistics, we're going deep mining now so that we can upgrade our deep mine over here. Now this upgrade means that the deep mine will never run out. Never run out. He described seeing flashes on the horizon in one instance, so many they lost count. It worked out. It was the windshields of the half-tracks as they crested the hills surrounding the beach perimeter. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's got to be scary as all hell. And the thing is, they were waiting. They were ready to go in, but Hermann Goering, the head of Luftwaffe, convinced Hitler that the Luftwaffe could wipe them all out. There was no need to send in any troops, any tanks, anything else. Outstanding. Ludwig, do you know the story behind the Jeep and how the Jeep came to be? Like how the Jeep got the contract to be used as the vehicle of choice for the American military? Crazy story if you haven't. All right, what do these people need here? They need more beer. Okay, that's fine. They'll get more beer. Not in depth. So, as you know, any major military contract needs to be put out, tested, demoed in front of people, that sort of deal. And the story goes, um, well, yeah, but that's Hitler had his dudes, and he lived and died by those dudes. Period. And that's just it's wartime, Duckman. That's what's gonna happen. So the new family. Where are we going? Ah, in the boiler shop. Good. So when they were doing their contract and they went and do the demo, there's all these other vehicles, of course, lined up, including what became, the Jeep. And the story goes that the American Army that was choosing, the U.S. military said they needed a vehicle that was light enough that it could be carried easily from place to place, and most importantly, can get unstuck from mud. These guys had participated in World War One on the trenches and stuff, and they were very familiar with vehicles literally getting stuck in the mud. So imagine, if you will, a whole bunch of different vehicles, all arrayed, different sizes and shapes and stuff like that, right? And they had this really big army dude walk up and lift the Jeep. I think it was on the front. They lifted the bumper. And because he could lift the front of the Jeep, and he could not lift any other vehicle, the U.S. Army said, that's the vehicle we want. And that's what became the Jeep. The Jeep was rugged, it was capable, and in the worst scenarios, it could still be salvaged, it could still work. It became the workhorse of the Army because of that. And that pedigree, of course, translated into Jeep being the civilian vehicle it is now. And then, of course, Hummer is the same kind of thing, right? The Hummer is like kind of the more modern, if you will, version of the same concept. The military saying they want a vehicle that can do all the support stuff, but also be in combat and has all these capabilities. And that's where the Hummer came into play. Or the Humvee, whatever. I don't know how the military's called it. Sorry, guys. I don't know every military story in the world, but I do love learning about this kind of stuff. You could probably tell. Now, when you upgrade to the next level of Burgage Plot, this is level 3, you can see now that these people want 4 types of food. And I've got 3 types of food for these plots. So they're going to be a little unhappy here. But that's okay. These people, when they get drafted, when they go and fight, they have better clothing. Let me close this. Oh, I didn't realize they added a wiki now. They have better clothing, better armaments, better quality armaments, which helps them be more effective on battle. Go ahead, get someone to lift a Hummer. Yeah, right, I know, it's not going to happen. But again, different requirements for, frankly, different times, right? Now, at Burgers Plot level 3, I start getting coin here, regional wealth, every month just for them living there. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. We're in February now. We are... Are there any other things being built? I don't think so. It might be time to start upgrading more things. Ooh, level 3 upgrade here. We need 4 Burgage Plots to level 6 or higher. Once we get 4 at level 6 or higher, guys, then that's it. We win the game. Dunzo. We're going to try to win that tonight. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can. I think we can. Time to invent the still, right? All of these can be upgraded to Burgage Plots levels 2. I don't know if I want them to be, though. We need more level 2 Burgage Plots, so I'll go ahead and do that. We can upgrade that one, and that one. That one doesn't want to be for whatever reason, but this one does. That's okay. This one has 2 in it as well, so that's fine. And, okay, now we're at our maximum. So we've got 4 families that can go and build things, and so we might as well do a massive construction boom while we're in the winter, right? Inventing the still would be helpful. Absolutely, Duckman. How are we doing? Fuel, 11 months of fuel. That's good, that's good. And watch these awesome dudes working on the charcoal kiln. You can watch them building a house in the background. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. This game is so fun because you can just watch stuff like this just being created, you know? Really awesome. Really awesome. We're in February. Bandit camp sighted. Alright, alright, alright. Time for you maggots to go and fight in the name of Stevie. Where's our bandit camp? Not yet today, but it was raided last week. The raids are set up for one every, like, 2 years, I think. Where the hell is this tent? Here it is. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna save it again. Save. So, when you put the settings in place, you can, state, specify how often it gets attacked. And I went with the default settings, and the default settings for this scenario, at this difficulty level, the default settings are that it gets attacked every couple of years. I like how it says 17 out of 18. They're still rallying. What's the objective? The objective is to get to a large town. So when I get to large town, we win. We have to go 4 more level 3 to get to a medium town, and then we have to get some additional to get to a large town. You like that style of building where you see some of the wood outside the walls? I agree. It's cool. It's really cool. These guys are still rallying, so somebody has not responded to the call, which is weird. And I like how this one's 36 and this one's 27. That's kind of wild as well, but whatever. All right, let's fast forward. Maybe what I can do is I can just walk them. Devs are still working on the... Yes, the devs are still working on the rest of the tech tree. There's plenty left to do here. Plenty left to do. And large town is the highest, but of course, you can build higher than that. You can go bigger than that, right? So at some point, we're going to see it grow even farther. Look at them taking the bridge. Kiwi Spuds! You got a CC container, huh? Do you put this on YouTube to watch later? I'm sorry, Tank, I didn't see your question there. Yes and no. I have, like, on my YouTube channel, there is, like, my past live streams. So you can just go on there and then follow it and then, look for my live stream videos. You can do that if you want. But I don't cut this up and turn it into content. Truth be told, guys, I just don't have the time. There's a lot of time involved in doing this. I just don't have that time. Okay, so what happens if I put people on this? I don't think anything will happen for now. But let's see what happens. Make sure you let us know what you got, Kiwi, okay? Deep Pit Mine is done. 16 out of 14. Now we can take people off of charcoal kiln, people off woodcutters. We got 8 spaces for new growth, so that's great. We can take people off the logging camp. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. Regions look bigger than when you played? Yeah, it's the same size, Hoodank. It's the same size. It just maybe feels that way, but no, you're good. It's good. What are these guys doing? Are they harvesting? I don't think they're going to harvest. No, they're not. Okay. So there's no need to have, like, a huge army of workers like what I've got going on now. Except here. It might be time to start expanding my mining empire, so to speak. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. One family working, estimated supply, entertainment supplies at 5%. Oh, that's okay. They can deal. Look at that family house. Look at that. Look how big that is. That's awesome. It's so cool. We have no more houses that can be upgraded. 7 unemployed people. What can we do with these? Oh, yeah. Let's put them in foresters' huts. That will take care of 4 families. Now we're down to 3. Okay. So I think we're firing in all cylinders here. Pretty soon we're going to start getting a tick of berries, and when the tick of berries happens... There you go. Nice. Congratulations on the cold, sir. That's amazing. Let's just go like that for right now. And then let's go back up to our army. Let's go wipe out this bandit camp, shall we? Yeah, most of the construction is done, Thudtwit, so that's why I'm trying to find tasks for people to do, right? Okay. Their force is coming. So what we'll do is, of course it's raining, which means the archers are far less effective, which really sucks. Wait. A band of raiders was spotted someplace. This is the part that gets me scared. Here they are right here. So we were talking about the raids. Here's the next raid right now. All right. So I'm going to save here. We need to kill these bandits, wipe out the camp, and then run home as quickly as we can. Haven't got the hang of militia yet. So the big thing about militia, especially early in the game, is you want them to come to you. You hold your position, tell them to hold position, and you sit. And having an archer unit behind to back up your force is huge. Absolutely huge. So they're going to come through. You know the game you're playing feels constricted. I don't really feel like it's that constricted. It just, you know, of course there's certain features that are missing and that sort of deal, but it's alright. It's alright. Okay. These guys are not going to attack my archers. I was worried they were going to try to attack the archer. Where the hell did that arrow go? Oh. Oh. You're shooting that brigand. What is that guy doing? Oh my god, look at all those arrows. Look at this guy. Look at that, trying to dodge all the... Oh my god. Oh, they got him! They got him! Let's go, archers, huh? That's a clip moment. If someone could go back and grab that for a moment, please, and thank you much. That would be huge. That was awesome. That poor guy just running around, huh? All right. Now, this time we're going to send the archers to go and clear the bandit camp. Thank you, Jimbo. And then we need to get these guys back to our land. Where's our land? Here's our land. No? Here's our land. Okay. We need to get these guys back to our land. So we finished one battle, but we've got 3 groups of brigands attacking. Oh, God. They're gonna go... Oh, they're that close? Shit. Alright. Let's go. Pick up the pace. Get back home as quickly as you guys can. In the meantime, we do have berries now, so we can take people off of logging camps. 1 of each is fine off of the logging camp. This guy's got nothing to do with the malt house, so we can take him off of the malt house. That's 3 people that can work. We don't have any more construction going on, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the 4th in here. We're going to absolutely, yes. This treasury belongs to me now, so that bumps up my money. And I'm going to go into my retinue, and we're going to customize retinue. Thank you, Jimbo. So what we're going to do with the retinue then is we're going to use this to hire additional people. Now, I have to remember, where is that? Is that here? That's armor upgrades. There's a place that you can go. Here, recruit men at arms for 50. So we're going to add more men at arms. Okay. So now we've got more. That's why you go and you collect personal wealth. That's one of the reasons why. Okay. So now we've got nearly a full unit of these guys, the retinue, and then we've got a full archer militia unit. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and make another militia unit, and that will spread out our archer units into 2 evenly grouped factions. Those guys now are going to run and they're going to pick up their weapons. Yes, it's a standing force. Exactly correct. Yes, exactly correct. So my spear militia is running home as quickly as possible. Now, I haven't called these up yet. I haven't drawn them up yet. I want these family members to possibly participate in the militia. And I want these guys to get home. Jeez, this is going to be a bloodbath. My spear militia might make it in time. I don't know that my archers will. Let's fast forward and find out. We got a little bit of time before we need to grab the militia together, so I'm okay with waiting on this. They changed course. Oh, that's huge. They changed course. Okay. Since they changed course, I actually have the ability now to take these guys, and I'm going to send them... I'm going to disband them, send them back to work. So they can go back to work, and the important thing about that is... they can, if they need to get like helmets or something like that, they can. Okay, I'm going to send these guys back to work as well. Let's get these back to here. Okay, everybody has been disbanded now. And we're just going to follow these guys and see what they do. I have a feeling that they were drawn by my archer militia. And now that the archer militia is gone, they're going to take the long way back. So they're going to come back around here. And we're going to make our stand right by this logging camp. See, now another family is moving in. This is why I didn't draw everybody up. Because now you can see the archer militia has a few more people working for them now. So that's the whole idea as to why you wait a little bit. You have to have a little bit of patience, right? A little bit of patience. Speaking of patience, how are we doing here? Let's drop save. Good idea. Saving would be a great idea right about now. We're doing fine there. Doing fine there. Storehouse. Doing fine there. I'm trying to think about where else I need to put a unit, but I don't see anything else. But I got some construction I could do over here. These guys are all looking for beer. Beer's going to take a while, folks. So let's just, let's put somebody else on the granary to make sure that they collect. Actually, let's put both families there. Make sure they collect as much stuff as they can. Patience, hell. I'm going to kill something, right? Okay, let's save the game. And here we go. So they have now technically invaded my territory. And they're running to attack. So I'd say now would be a good time to muster up everybody. To arms, everybody! We need to defend our homes. Our lands, our women. You can hear the church bells as they're alerting the town. You must go defend, fight, and kill in the name of Stevie. There's our retinue. Now these guys are going to attack straight onto us. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a line here. Okay. Set up a line like this. And then we're going to go like this here. I'm confused about the container code max update because they won 3 this week and they all worked. It depends on the patch version, Yuki. Depends on the patch version. So the new patch, the current patch that's out, 14.2, codes from Faggot from 14.2. There's only one redemption, period. 14.1 and others for CC container codes, there's 2 of them. So it just depends on which code version they are. Whoa, where are you shooting? This poor dude just got gunned down hard. He just got RoboCopped. Look at that. Look at that poor guy. Yeah, like my rerun channel, for example. My rerun channel has last patch 14.1 codes right now. Enemy unit spotted. We're gonna tell these guys to hold their ground, stand their ground. Same thing with you. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. You guys can see these guys all have helmets. They're retinue, so they are paid to defend. And we're about to get the smashy smashy. There we go with the smashy smashy. 109% effectiveness. They're feeling pretty good. And everybody is in. Okay, these guys are attacking this group. That's fine. And if we lose somebody, we lose somebody. It's not much we can handle here, but we'll see. They've already lost a whole bunch of units. A whole bunch of people. It's the caffeine. Alright, perfect. They're running away. So now we can take this group and we can tell them to attack. We're going to roll up the flank. We're going to roll up the flank. Now, each time they raid, every 2 years, right now with this difficulty level, every 2 years, the raiding force is stronger. So the previous raiding force was a lot smaller. It was only like 1 or 2 units. Oh, the carnage indeed. Okay. And we're done. Fighting over. Everybody can go back to work. The problem is, we need somebody who can bury the dead. Bring out your dead time, everybody. Bring out your dead time. So where can we take a family and have them start working? We can take the deep mine, trading post. We can take somebody off the clay furnace. That's a good thing to do, because I don't think I've got any more clay left. Let's see. Come on, clay. I still have 67 clay, but I've got plenty. So yeah, we're gonna take the family off that. We're gonna put them in the corpse pit. So they're gonna go bring out the dead. Meanwhile, these groups are all gonna be disbanded so they can go back to work. There we go. So you guys just saw the most difficult part of this right now, the attack, and thankfully I was able to handle that. But look at all the dead bodies strewn across the battlefield. I won. And look at this cool traveler guy just chilling, being like, yep, I'm walking through a battlefield right now. Nope, I don't care. All that loot, right? Seriously, all that loot. All right, perfect. And just like that, we got a new family moving in. Okay, so our granary is completely stocked now. Here's everybody going back to work. Transporting meat or mining. There's Bo, Mr. Gingerbread Man, JB PNW, Dr. Jackal. Dead men have the best stuff, right? There's Dudtwit. There's Mr. T trading. I pity the fool who doesn't buy my wares. Linhart, Kunrad, Peter. You guys have been very slow on the naming request, which is okay because that saves me some time. You are still alive. That's correct. Notice we don't have anybody named Rob. Hey, there's their back 47. There's Kinger North. Kinger North was here earlier. Vladashi. I don't know if Kinger North is still here or not. Where are you? I don't know. It'd be nice if we could, like, search by people. But I don't think we can. Mr. Hyde. You should be running the tavern. I know, you said that before, Duckman, but I don't know that it's going to work. Kinger North is still here. Well, thank you, dude. Thanks for sticking around. In 137 days, this field will get harvested. Huh. What is with this line? Do you guys see this line here? Oh, those are all trees that I've cut down. I see. It's a quote from Zulu. You are still alive? Wow. Forager hunt pantry is full, but there's not much I can do about this at this point, so you're just gonna have to deal. Go to farming and fields. If I build the field like this... there's probably no need to. Oh, wait, barley. Actually, there's a need to, because there's some good plusage right there. So that's 0.4 Morgan. So, yeah, let's build this field. We did not lose a tree for this field. That's important. So we'll say this one we want barley, crop rotation. And this one we'll do fallow and then barley. Why not? The weed concession. Okay. How are we doing over here? Are we finally ready to start constructing? I think we might be ready to start building the next major housing complex. Corpse pits. Corpse pit. Corpse pit. Corpse pit. Corpse pit. We're gonna uproot some trees, so we still need to wait on this. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Zulu is a must-see flick. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Great movie. So, because I've got a deep pit mine, and I've unlocked the technology, I will never run out of iron. Which is great if you're trading stuff that gets produced from iron. You can just keep trading stuff like crazy. So that's the plan here with this trading post. Go bury him in a neighboring jurisdiction. I wish I could, but I cannot. 11 bodies need burial. People are very unhappy because bodies need burial, but don't worry, don't worry. Somebody is working the pit. Who's working the pit? Bartholomew's, Els, and Friendling. Collecting dead bodies. Let's see, where are you? You're over there. Go. Go forth and pick up the dead body, yo. There you go, there you go. Put your back into it. 21 dead bodies, actually. Wow, that's a lot of dead bodies. Now, my approval rating will drop because of that, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about this. Eventually, that will go to nothing, and then we can, you know, bring out your dead. And we can get rid of that stuff. Where are we at for our next level? We need 2 more burgage plots. We have to wait until we get stuff, we get our barley. So in the while we wait, we might as well upgrade a few more of these burgage plots. Because we do have a couple of families that that can construct things, so let's go with that. Why not? How are we doing here? 18 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. And no more dead bodies. Look at that. That was fast. What are you guys doing? You're probably just waiting, right? Flattening ground. And the dead bodies. Okay. And let's fast forward. New family moving in. Burgage plot level 3. Excelente. Look at my nice main CBD, Central Business District, everyone. How cool is that? All y'all want beer? You'll get beer. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll get beer. We just need to, you know, do something else. Let's drop these guys from the tavern. Elven Victoria Crosses were awarded for the defense of Rock's Drift during the Anglo-Zulu Warrior, making it the highest number awarded to a single action by the British Army, right? Now, we're in May. All hail the ale, right? Deep mine is full. Now, the deep mine is full. Let's see. Yeah. So, let's go to our... We have a special storehouse for our deep mine, and let's just put people on that. While that's going on, let's go ahead and construct that, too, and make that a bigger one. You came to build a bridge. I can do that. I can build a bridge. I need to open the door, though. It's getting warm in here. Okay. We have chats about 20 minutes. I might be able to get this game done. We'll have to see. The key to this is going to be how much we can harvest. Commander's line after the battle. Good. So they've chopped down enough of the trees now. It's good to see. How about over here? Still need... Where's my woodcutter's camp? Here's my woodcutter's lodge. Advanced, limited work area. We're gonna make this really small because I really want you guys to clear out this clump of trees, please. Thank you. And you know what? Let's put a couple more people on that. Put a couple more families on that, I mean. Because we're not building anything else other than that one upgrade. So let's just go to town on that. Let's get it done. I've got room for 2 more families now. We're down to 2. Yeesh. I'm gonna need to build this fast. Common goods stall is done. That's fine. How are we doing over here? How many spaces do we have left? Freestall locations 0. Feels good. All right, so let's see. Construction. Where's my market? Storehouse, marketplace. Here we go. So I left myself some room to expand the marketplace if we needed to. Man, it looks like we need to. What the hell? Okay, whatever. It's kind of a mess, so we'll make the marketplace over here. Jeez. Sometimes this game can be a little challenging when it comes to trying to place your stuff. There we go. So we got some more room for marketplace stuff. Army doesn't like more than one disaster a day. Yes. Looks bad in newspapers, upset civilians at their breakfast. This is sad but true. Alright, fast forward. How are we doing with this? Still growing, okay. Perfect, see, good timing. Good timing, we got more common goods stalls now. Let's go. And this large storehouse is ready to collect all the stuff and things. We need another bloomery, guys. We need another bloomery. So let's go to construction here, to industry. Let's get another bloomery up and running. I really don't like uprooting trees if I can help it. So I guess we'll do another bloomery next to the other one. There we go. Alright, new family moving in that they can help with building stuff. And actually, this is almost perfect. So the growing season is just about done, and we're about to harvest in a couple months. So I can take everybody off the forager huts, and I can put 2 families on that bloomery that I'm building, for example. I like this a lot. And these guys are finally starting to chop all these trees down. That's good to see. 3 more to go. 2 more, 1 more. Bloomery is done. Perfect. 2 people go work on it immediately. And we are done now collecting berries. Okay, so those 5 families are off. Now what they can do is they can start working that. Oh, perfect. So we finished removing all the trees from there. Let's go to the logging camp. And then let's limit the work area over here. And let's say like this. That should be good. And then this logging camp, advanced, limit work area. And let's say like over here. There we go. How are we doing for stuff? Oh my god, only 4 timber? Jeez. Okay. So we definitely need people to work on the logging camp now. Go back to logging. Perfect. Okay. Fast forward. We're in July. Commercial break starts in 5. We have 1 house remaining. Room for 1 family left, and that's it. So we're gonna have to be quick about construction. Entire command arms column. They do survive. Yeah, well, I mean, it takes a while for woodcutters to cut wood. How much wood can a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? At this point, I could probably fit enough in. That sounded terrible. I'm just waiting to see if, let's see. How much space do I have? This. See, I still lose a tree or 2. Not terrible, though. Build a skyscraper backwards. How's it going, man? How the hell are you? Let's just say screw it and build these damn things, because I have 0 now. I have 0 houses. I need this done now. Okay, we're gonna build that. We're gonna build that. Relaxing before bed. Sounds good, dude. I am doing the same. I'm streaming before bed. And having a great old time of it. Okay, well, we'll just kill off all that stuff. I don't care. Whatever. Bye. And that tree, too? Whatever. Y'all were too slow when it came to removing all these trees, so that's just what you get. Okay, so let's see here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. For those of you guys playing the game, this is a fun strategy for building housing. You build your house like this, you put 6 corpse pits down, build a road around as a rectangle, And then what you're going to do now is you're going to put 2 houses in the corners. What you're looking for is triangles. So you're going to start with a spot here, go to the corner, wrap around, and you're going to follow the line as long as it can go. And then you're going to put the next line down. See how that's a nice little triangle here? Gives you a large area for whatever crop you're going to produce. So I'm going to produce apples here, so I can have another source of food for people. But you can do this too with vegetables. So same thing, we're going to follow to here, and then boom. Done. Okay? Put these on the highest priority, because we don't have any room for expansion. We definitely need that. I'd love to get some more. Okay, we're in August now. How long till we can harvest? 21 days. Okay, that's fine. 21 days. We got 2 people constructing stuff. That should be fine. 2 families. I don't think we need to worry about any other families' construction. We definitely want to get these trees annihilated, though, so we can build more fields. Looks like these trees are gone just about, so that's good. I think we might want to build another pasture, too. Logistics. Hitching post. I can just put another one right here. It's easy enough. Leave that a medium. 2-handed saw. Yeah, it doesn't work that way in this game so much. But I appreciate the suggestion there backwards. Oh god. Yeah, because all of our oxen are being used to collect timber right now. We also probably can use to take somebody off. We can take this family off the saw pit. We got 346 planks. So let's put that other family on construction. That's right, because I don't have a double bit. Oh, 6. Right when I don't want it, another bandit camp appears. Let's order an ox now. And then, where's the stupid bandit camp? All the way over here. Alright, whatever. So, let's go to our military, and once again, raise up our military. And there we go. I could do that. I'm not going to worry about that electric. That's fine. I could, honestly, clearing out a barbarian encampment right now is fine. Because what that means is I can add some personal wealth, right? So I'm okay with this. So we're going to put the, this unit here. And we're going to put the archers behind it here. Should be fine. Should be fine. Famous last words, of course. Another good and true story is Wolf Hale Trilogy. Thomas Cromwell under the enemy. Ah, okay. It depends. I think I get more than that. It depends on where you put it, essentially. But, yeah, for the most part, I think I get like a couple hundred. Apple Orchard. Yes. We wanted to build an apple orchard in each of these. Oh, look at that. Just in time. We already have a family moving in. Perfect. We're waiting for people to move in, and there we go. We're in September. Is this the harvest month? Can we harvest? Okay, we can harvest. We can harvest. So now what we need to do is get as many people off the field, or onto the fields as possible. So we're going to remove them. I'm going to put the bloomery at half. We have plenty of iron ore sitting and chilling. So the idea for that is to get that going. We need to put one family on the wild animals. Let's put 4 there. Clay furnace, nobody's on. Malt house, nobody's on. That's fine. We're going to take people off the forester's hut. And we're going to take families off the 2 logging camps. And that should give us enough of a workforce to max out these 2 farmhouses. Let's see. Yes, just enough. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And our trees have been removed. Oh, this is excellent. Because now what we can do is we can construct new fields. farming fields here. We're building barley, so you can see the yield from the barley here. How big of a plot is this going to be if we build this like this? That's 0.6. That's fine. This one is fallow, so I'm going to remove this piece of land as well. The field. And we're going to do that so that we can... That's 0.5. Can I move... If I move that, that's probably going to be too big. That's going to be 0.6. I want 0.5 or 0.4. There we go. That's fine. So there's that field. How about this to here to here? That's 0.5. If we do that, what do we have for here? This might be like... Ah, okay, 0.5. Perfect. So that's just about the rest of the fields that we need to create. Because if I look at barley, you can see that outside of this... Like this one, for example, we're going to make this one on the lowest priority. Because it doesn't have a lot of fertility in it. We're going to put a field over here too. And this field we're also going to set at lowest. This is 0.3 Morgan. If I do this, that's 0.4. 0.4 is acceptable. That's fine. So we'll do 0.4. And this one, again, we're going to put on the lowest. And then this one we'll say, let's make this one barley. Crop rotation, barley, and fallow. Mohican! Hey, dude. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. How the hell are you? Barley. Barley and fallow. Is that what I just did? That's what I just did. That's fine, whatever. And then this one will leave fallow, crop rotation, and then barley and barley. That's fine. That's fine. 45% fine. Mohican for 18 months. Tier 1 sub. Silent strategist in the realm of our manor. You've secured 6 more months of subscription, fortifying your community's walls with your support. Your moves are as calculated and as impactful as a well-placed castle. Let's conquer more lands together. You're getting there, bud. Been sick for a while. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, though, it seems, huh? We need to make you a villager. Let's see. People. Ronan, here we go. Mohican. 65. Who else is here that we haven't made yet? Backwards logic. Jimbo, we gotta make you one? Okay. Apologies. Jimbo, you're currently off as a soldier, you're fighting. How very fitting for you, huh? Anybody else need to be named? Let me know. We'll name you. Tankbuster. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's get you in. People. Fine Electric 671, the alt of the other one. Electric 671. Let's go. And then we've got the Safety Bunny. Ta-da! You're in now too, okay? So we got everybody that's now plowing the field, or they're harvesting the crops. Okay. You can see here. And then they're gonna bring that in, and then from there, good things will happen. Yes, good things will happen. No room yet. Okay. So on MRI of your brain, parts of you actually start shrinking. Ew. You sure it's not from the dirty water? Cheers, by the way. Thank you very much for the 18 months of support there, though. We can really appreciate you for doing that, man. Thank you. It's huge. Are you guys running? You're not supposed to run. You're walking. Okay. Have to wait 30 minutes to go back to bed? Ah, okay. So that's why you're here. Got it. Because it is quite late for you, isn't it? This is on highest priority. Good. And then this one is going to be on highest priority next. And then we have to keep building. We have to think about building. Ah, we got this area here. We can build more houses. We'll have to build more houses over there, I think. Because we don't really have an area for a large food area. I'd love to build more orchards to get more apples and stuff. 5:07 a.m. Damn. That's like me last night. I couldn't sleep. Past couple nights, I simply couldn't sleep. Neurological doc said that's a function of age. Yeah, I'm sure it is. My dad's going to be going through the same stuff. Okay, so... I can probably build over here. I'm going to take down some trees in doing so, but I can maybe build right over here. Let's see. What happens if I do something like this? That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Let's try to build it a little bit farther like that. That's fine. And then we'll break this one down, and then we'll put a house going the other way. Perfect. And we'll set these at... We can leave it medium, that's fine. That sucks also, not being able to sleep. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Lower also shrinking, but that's likely due to lack of testosterone, which is an indicator. Thank you so much for telling me this. Things you don't want to learn from your viewers for 101, Alex. Jesus. Alright, so Forester's Hut, or sorry, logging camp. Now we've cleared this area out, we can clear the work area. And then we can just expand it to like this. We don't want to get too close to the berries, okay? So we're going to make the work area something ginormous like that. That's fine. And this logging camp, we're going to do the same thing. So to do this, I'm holding the control button down, and I'm scrolling up to get the largest circle I can, and then there we go. Okay? Dunsies. You're out as you need to get up at 6 a.m. Kinger, take care. Thank you. I really wanted to get this done tonight, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We're very close, though. We're very close. Like, once I get this barley up and running, as a matter of fact, let's get the malt house cooking. Because then we should be able to start converting the barley into malt. The music in this game is extremely relaxing. Yes, it is hella relaxing. 'Tis a good thing, so 'tis a good thing. Barley fertility is terrible over here. So what we'll do is we're going to build a road. Build a road to like there, and then to like here. And then this is long term, but we're going to build another farmhouse. And the reason we're building another farmhouse is so that we can get this all stuff. Oh my god, there's another bandit camp. Are you kidding me? It's fast-paced. I'm trying to finish, so I'm playing it at faster speeds, but you don't have to play it that fast. Oh, right. Right, all these poor dudes have been just chilling here for how many months now? I always forget that. Alright, let's move you guys up. So somebody was asking me before, what happens if you don't deal with the bandit camps? Well, now you just saw it. That was March. These guys have been chilling here for like 2 months, just standing here chilling. Oops. That's alright. Let's let them come to me. And we got a burgage plot that's completed. Perfect. So now we've got room for growth. Also, over here, these guys, we can build this up to a second level now, too. That's good. Okay, and then we can upgrade this plot. We'll do the upgrades over the other ones. What happened? I forgot to do something with these troops. It happens a lot in this game. You get distracted and start doing other things. British Isles, rain is constant. It's supposed to be something like in Germany, like central Germany or something. Like Bavaria, whatever. I could see it. I could see it. Guys, in about 4 minutes, a giveaway starts on the Rerun channel. So I just want to let you guys know, you might want to consider, if you're looking for World of Warship stuff and things, free stuff, loot, maybe toss a follow over there and just type something in chat. So they say, does it rain as much there? I don't think it rains as much. Alright, let's get these guys home. Let's get these guys home. And then these guys, we're going to get them to raid the camp. Backwards, if you're still here, we can take a look at how much we get. We've got 20 coin in our personal treasury right now. these guys sent back as quickly as possible. So we got 20 treasury, and then we're going to say, send to my treasury. This belongs to me. 156. So I got 136 personal wealth. From that, we're going to go ahead and go to our retinue customization. We're going to buy our 12th troop, 12th soldier. And now what we can do, which is kind of cool, is we can upgrade the armor of some of our troops. You can see it costs 34 to do that. So 3 of our dudes have upgraded armor plating now. And then we'll do more of that later as we go. Let's go ahead and save the game. Sure, why not? Continue. Continue? Close? Okay, there we go. Jeez, that was annoying. You can't hit escape to close. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Lands are continuing to be worked on. What are all you guys doing here? Sowing? Okay. So we're sowing. So we finished harvesting, and now they are plowing and sowing the fields. And it looks like they might be done now. Nope, they're going over to this field. Okay, that's cool. Now they're done. Let's see. What are y'all doing? Going home, waiting, going home, going home. Does it tell you time of day like when they sleep? No. No, they don't. Hoodank! Whoa, Hoodank, dude, thank you, man. Ahoy, Hoodank. Your Twitch sub is like setting the spearmen up front, creating a wall of support for our conquest. From navigating games to sailing into subscriptions, your naval wisdom and gaming humor are treasures. Let's conquer the land and the seas together. Thank you very much, dude, for using your Twitch Prime sub, Hoodank. Very much appreciate you. Do they sleep? No, they don't sleep. What they do, though, is that they will go, from time to time, they will go home and they will rest. I don't know if I can show you that easily or not. Maybe I can. I mean, these guys still have tons of people. See how some say going to home, some say waiting? This one is sewing still. But they're just chilling, so I don't know. Thought you were subbed already. No, I appreciate that, man. That's really nice of you. Thank you very much. I stream Monday nights because it's fun. I have a good time hanging out with all of you guys. And, you know, the game is, to me, secondary. It's playing the game that matters the most. It's streaming with you guys and hanging out that matters the most. Playing the game is after. Alright, let's drop all of those families off. They don't need to be working anymore. That's 17 families that can work on things now, which is really cool. We have 20 out of 20 wild animals, so let's put another family on that. Let's put 4 on the deep pit mine. Let's get people back on the bloomery. Winter is approaching. We've got plenty of food and fuel. Forager hunt is fine. We took people off the forester's hut, so let's put people back on the forester's hut so they can go and start planting new trees. And let's get somebody back on the clay furnace because we do still have clay. Right? We got 5 malt. So we should, in theory, we can put somebody on the large tavern now. And in theory, we should start having some beer. Let's see. Where's our ale? We've got 12 ale. We've got 12 ale. Now it's going to start being stocked. And once it starts getting stocked, guys, the beer will flow and people are going to be happy. Matter of fact, Duckman, you're going to love this. We're going to maximize the people working the large tavern. Now these guys are starting to get supplied with beer. You see that? They're no longer red. They're getting their beer. They're happy. They're happy and they know it, so they clap their hands. Clap, clap. Okay. I don't want to upgrade to level 2 just yet. See, I always forget to disband my military units. Here we go. It's another military. They've been just chilling. Just chilling. It's a good job for them, right? They've just been chilling all this time. Ale time. Yes. Yes. So, estimated supply, 52%. And now the difference is we can probably... Yes. Here. We can start upgrading these plots to level 3. This one too. This one too. That's enough to get us to our next town level. Have to go play Manor Lords now. It's been yeah, it's just fun and addicting as hell, isn't it? If they chill too long, do they lose their strength of battle? No. As they chill, they gain effectiveness. Because if you think about it, it's like they were tired when they march to wherever they're going, and now they don't need to march anywhere, right? So they can relax. Speaking of, let's upgrade this to an animal pen, and let's upgrade this to an animal pen. We can leave that medium, that's fine. We got 3 people working upgrades, that's fine. These guys still want ale. Yeah, they still want tavern supply. Yeah, it's a good question. So we are now... Fields are now planted. And, that's under lowest. Good, okay. You looked at some Elite Dangerous videos. Looks tight. Yeah, it's a fun game. I always concern myself with getting into new games because I'm worried I'm going to get so addicted that, like this game, that I'm not going to want to do anything else. You know what I mean? Where's my military? Ah, okay, cool. So I can go ahead and disband that unit now. Okay, now we're done with the military. They're all going back to work. Nothing to see here, everyone. Nothing to see here. And let's fast forward now. It's November. That's you and Warships. Tank Buster, it was me for the longest time. It was me. Not that that's a bad thing that it's no longer the case, but I do kind of miss those simpler days where I could just play the game all the time and not, like, care as much. I don't know, like hang out with friends and stuff, you know? I don't do that anymore. Get another ox ordered. Aslane is better than Mod Station. Yes. And yes, it is allowed by Wargaming. Diner chat and yes, guys, the giveaway is up on the rerun channel. Please make sure you just toss a follow over there and write something in chat. You go in spurts. You want to play a variety, but it happens where you focus on 1 or 2 for a while. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. A family's moving in Burgage Plot level 3. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, this one can be upgraded now. Good. Any more? Yes. All of these can be upgraded. All of these can be upgraded. Chat, we might... With all of this ale that we just produced, we might have enough to level up past this. I think it's 13 is the most is what you need to have after this. Look at this, 4 families living in this massive house. Look how big this house is. You can do it. Okay, settlement level increased. So there's 1 point. I need 5 more. I need 5 more, and then, okay. I'm not gonna get that done tonight, guys. But we will finish it. We can finish it next week. That's fine. I'm gonna save it now. Save. And where should we put this next level of production? You've been playing for 2 years now. You're still casual, also newbie. Literally got a 0 damage match earlier today. There you go. I can do rye. Rye allows me to make additional food sources because then I can cultivate my fields into that. So that's a possibility. I don't mind that at all. Alternately, I can do trapping so that I get a passive income of meat. That's not so good with my hunting right now. I can do forest management so I get double the wild berries. That would come in handy. Or I can do beekeeping. Beekeeping gives me honey. I'm going to do beekeeping because that gives me another source of food. And then we go to here, and we've unlocked, here's our apiary. Every region can sustain up to 2 apiaries by default. Placing more does not provide additional yields. So we're going to look to build our apiaries. Let's see. We can build them over here. We can put them up here. Here's our market and everything. So putting them back here could work really well, actually. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'll build them over here. I think it's kind of funny, right? You go to the market and you get surrounded and stung by bees. Something like that. And then something like this. And then what we can do is we can have a fun winding road to go back to them. That works. That works, right? That works. These are still upgrading. Good. Whoa, look at that, guys. Double code giveaways on this channel and on Rerun. Let's go. 10 minutes. That can work. I was actually just thinking about raiding out to my Rerun channel, but we'll keep this going for now. Family members joining. It is now December. Apiary is under construction. 12 seconds to go in the commercial break. So we need to just build a whole bunch of burgage plots, right? So we've got three more that need to be upgraded. How are we doing on malt? What we're gonna start doing now, we've got so much money. Guys, I can actually do this right now. I got so much money. We're gonna go to trade, and then we're gonna go to crops, and we're gonna go to barley, and we're going to import barley, and we're gonna say our desired surplus is 200 barley. We're just gonna keep importing barley so we can make more beer. To make the people happy, guys. To make the people happy, right? So we're gonna establish a trade route as well, so that we ensure that we always get barley delivered. We have so much money, we can afford to do this at this point. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to build a whole bunch of burgage plots. Guys, I think we can actually do this. I think we might be able to finish this game, huh? What do you think? Should we try? My wife probably just heard me say that and probably groaned. Why is this not letting me build backyards here? You can do it! Oh, because of the curve. Because of the curve. I see it. I see it. Okay. So because of the curve, we need to go farther back. We need to go like to there. And like to there. That's not going to cut it. Or what we do is we do this. Like this. Yes. Here we go. Build it there.
Come on.
My wife is an angel. Absolutely.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine.
We can do that. That's fine. And then we're gonna build some more housing. Let's see here. If I build a road from here to like here, these are just trees. Okay, I don't care about that. That's fine. These are just trees. So I've built a road from here to here. See how many more houses I can kind of cram in here. There to there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fine. Okay. So, not an angel when she catches me drinking. Yeah, right, seriously. So we've got some houses built there, and then I don't think we can fit any over here. Yeah, no, but we can maybe rotate. We can fit one with a massive backyard. Or we can make this one a double and fit a backyard on it. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay, fast forward. At this point, now we have 13 burgage plots. We're building a whole bunch of level 1 plots just to get it done. Here's another level 3 under construction. Oh, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. This one needs to be upgraded to level 3. Can we? Oh, we can. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're putting this one on highest priority now. 4 more houses. 4 more of these houses are done. And the one level 3. And we win the game, guys. And that's it. Don't forget. Don't forget. We have the giveaway going both on this channel and on the Rerun channel. I'm going to post on my Discord that the giveaway is up. Still under construction. Here we go. Look at how cool these houses are, guys. How cool is this? Off to bed, meds kick in. Good. Good night. Sleep well. Rest up and all that good stuff, okay? Done. Just like that. I just told my wife, I said I'm about to win the game, and she said, okay. Let's go. We finished it. Let's go. With the stars, look at how beautiful that is. Look at how beautiful my land is, everyone. Let's go. Victory. 1,407 days. We built 164 buildings. Let's go. Let's go. Brian B, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Happy Manor Lords Monday to you. Our population at the end was 186 people. We killed 164. Every person just about killed one person. We lost no soldiers. We had no dead villagers. Thudtwit survived. Cheers to you, my friend. And we can continue playing in sandbox, like just one more turn, or finish the game. We're going to finish the game. Ratioed the bandits. Damn right we did. Damn right we did. Alright, so guys, here's the deal. Here's the deal. My wife, of course, is knocking on my door. You know what that means. I gots to go. We do have the giveaway going. I tested this yesterday. The bot will still draw a winner after I raid out. So somebody will win that code. So again, last chance, type something in chat. Make sure you're a follower on Twitch. And don't forget to also get into the rerun channel so that you can get in for 2 different giveaways at once. We got 2 minutes left there. Okay, I'm going to move to the stream ending position. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, being here, hanging out, and we'll have to see what we do next week. Because I like I said, I'd like to wait to start a new game of Manor Lords until there's a fresh patch, because then there's like, now we can check out what's going on. You listen to Mama now, absolutely. So we'll see what we do next week. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll find out, okay? So I'm going to go to the stream ending screen here, and that gives me a chance to get rid of my hat because I'm starting to sweat. I don't know who to raid. What do you guys want me to raid? Let me know. Is there anybody up that I can raid that I don't normally raid? Normally, I would just raid my rerun on Monday nights, but you know what? I know exactly who we're going to raid. I know exactly who we're going to raid, guys. Here we go. I know exactly who we're going to raid. And let's get some tunes going for the last part of the stream, huh? Ah, goodness. Brian, thank you for the follow. And Ensalada, thank you so much for the cheer. Sputnik NZU2. Ensalada, thank you for joining my Patreon as well. Rejoining. That means so much. So freaking much. And we got some subs as well. That's Hudank using that Prime sub earlier. Mohican and Ronan with the continual resubs. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. No, we're not gonna raid. We're not gonna raid Tater. I've raided him before. Nothing against Tater at all. He's a good dude. All the love for Tater Dog. We're gonna raid Lady Torpedo, and we're gonna raid Lady Torpedo for a very important reason. She's one of the few people that happily raids my rerun channel, and I kind of feel like if she's gonna support my rerun channel by doing that, then you know I should thank her back for that, because as you guys know, the rerun channel never raids, right? It's on 24/7. Yeah, it's a really good reason. So again, if you haven't done so, get over to Rerun. Make sure you follow that channel. Type something in chat. We do 2 giveaways a day. You get channel points, which you can use for Cover My Replay for the game. You also get drops for those of you guys who care about drops. A lot of people like to hang out on Thursdays because it's very easy to do that. You can see links in the chat for Patreon and Fabletics as well. And you're going to see a link in a moment for Stack Up. All great causes, great things to consider supporting. You can click those links to help out Fabletics. All you have to do is click the link. And that's it. You don't have to buy anything. Of course, they want you to buy something, but, you know, just click the link and that's all you got to do. Gaelic, hey, good night. Saying good night in the most powerful way possible. Silent guardian of our castle. On duty for 3 epic months. Loyalty is stuff of legends. Just like battles we conquer, Manor Lords. Here's to many more victories and ad-free views. Ollie North, congratulations on the CC container. We got 5 seconds, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, everybody. Say hi when you get over to Lady Torpedo. Woof. Okay. Now, those of you tuning in on the other channels, it's time to say goodnight to you as well. We made some new friends on YouTube tonight, so that was awesome. Thank you for hanging out and that sort of deal. Where is my raid message? Let's generate a new one because I don't know what happened to the old one. Ah, Yankee Bear got it. Thank you, Yankee Bear. Yuki Bear, I mean. Okay. In the meantime, those of you guys on the other channels, thank you for tuning in. I will see you all Friday for the next World of Warship stream. Peace out. Have a great week.